before we get to all that fun, there's something important, right? Like we need to realize and think about what Memorial Day is really about. And Memorial Day is really about remembering those that have sacrificed and have given their lives, and also remembering the loved ones of the people that have given their lives. And if I could ask you guys for just a few moments of silence in honor and respect of these fallen soldiers that gave everything so that we could have freedom, because freedom isn't free. Holy shit. See, I had no idea how special.
Yeah, you're getting spoiled, Hack. We're getting
awesome.
spoiled. Like this is
this is the one that caused many a problem amongst local whiskey communities and local liquor stores.
Oh wow.
This just to give you the story, this was released the week between Christmas and New Year's when everybody was gone. So unscrupulous tater MFers decided that they were going to buy all of them up and basically deny all of us Sagamore fans from being able to procure bottles unless if we wanted to pay a $100+ tax.
Ooh.
So these guys, it caused a whole, like, the local whiskey community went nuts.
Fuck those guys. I
almost went sport mode. I never do.
Jesus, Anthony. These are not available anywhere, right? Like a man cannot acquire these.
Long gone. You can't even find them on the aftermarket anymore.
This is why when I stare at the Sagamore shelf, I'm like, what the fuck do I buy?
And here's the real soul-crushing thing about Sagamore. They're not releasing their best stuff. But when they do, you want to take notice. I've had 136 proof Sagamore. That shit is ridiculously good.
I will say the best weather I've ever had in my life is Chattanooga, which I think Anthony is there with me.
I kind of feel what he just did to me is he gave me a bunch of stuff I'll never get. So. You remember when we thought this was the best rye we'd ever had?
Yeah. And
we have so much better. It's hard being the good looks. It's hard. What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing? Happy Sunday night. Tonight, guys, it's all Hack, no Mac. So look, the channel's called Hack and Mac. Mac puts so much work into this channel, he needs a little vacation. No, actually, he's traveling back from Chicago. Cheers, Mac, if you're watching. He may get to join us in a little bit, but had to work this weekend. He's on an epic like 14, 15-day stretch of work. So Mac is busy, but I'm here. We're going to hold it down and we're going to have a good night. So we're going to hang out with me, and I've got a guest coming. So you won't just have to listen to me ramble for an hour or two. But how's everybody doing? Checking in with the chat. Appreciate everybody being here. But if you came here to see Mac and only Mac, that might be a website we need to have. But if you came here to see only Mac, come back next week. He'll be back next week. We'll have a good time. And but no, seriously, so glad all you guys are here. Have had an epic weekend. Just got to hang out with a lot of you folks that have been good friends. Some of my Houston basement dwellers, got to hang out with them this weekend. They were over today hanging out at the house. We're doing some arranging, we'll just say, of some cool stuff. Got to hang out with the Gauchos crew this weekend. So it was a great weekend. So how was your weekend? Hopefully you've had a good one, and hopefully you like ending your weekends with us or with me tonight. So we're going to have a fun one tonight, guys. Tonight, we're going to have a guest that'll be on with us. His name is Michael Hood. He's the COO of Southern Collective. He'll join us in just a little bit. Michael has been very, very good to us, the Hack and Mac crew here. And so we're going to get into talking about Southern Collective a little bit, find out all about them, and then we're going to get into our barrel picks. But man, it's going to be a fun night. But let's check in the chat and see what's going on. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate y'all hanging out. And then I'll do a few announcements. I'm sipping tonight, guys, on a little Elmer T. Lee single barrel. That's right. They do have single barrels. And thanks to our friends at Gaucho Spirits, Due to some timing issues, they couldn't yet push these through the store, but these are through some private groups that they gave me access to. So yeah, not starting off that relatable tonight, but I'm having an Elmer T. Lee single barrel. Those do exist, and we've made a few of these available to some of you guys, and as many as we can. But anyway, thank you again to, I see Randy in the chat. Thank you, you guys. He's here, Handy Randy with Gauchos. Had a great time with him this weekend. So good to see you in the chat. But let me check in here and see who all's here, and we'll get checked in and just do a few announcements as we go. Dave V up in the house. Dave V, always, I see the Tater logo. Yeah, I'm starting off with a Tater too, Dave. So hope you're doing well. I see our guy Bama, Jerry, JT up in the house. JT is we could have something fun with him coming down the road. I got to hang out with him for a little bit the other night, and I was a few pours in, and hopefully I didn't embarrass myself too bad. Randall the Express, what's up? Let's take the deep dive. We're gonna do it. Brian up here, looking forward to listening to this one. Yeah, good. Gerald was a guy that visited Southern Collective with us the first time when we did Nashville in November, and appreciate him coming out. C Stingray, do y'all have any? They don't yet. We have these picks coming on June 3rd. So our members that have been with us will get first access to those, and then we'll see how it goes. And we'll talk a little bit more about the picks coming as we get into it with Michael tonight. B. Scott was over at the house today. Thank you again for stopping by. Brandon, appreciate you coming by the house and helping out. Man, I've got great friends. The Houston Basement Dwellers they're the salt of the earth, best people in the world. Came by today. Thank you to Matthew. Thank you to Robert. Thank you to Harry for coming by. All you guys, Andy, everybody that came by today and kind of lended a hand. I appreciate y'all on organizing some of these Gauchos picks. Foot Doc, what's up, Tim? Welcome in. Joyce Paul, Mama Joyce up in the house. Mama Joyce, she brought the heat with the bourbon balls. I think I gave Steve a tip. Steve wanted to know like what kind of whiskey. I said, put weeded bourbon in the bourbon balls. And I think it paired really well with the chocolate. I don't know. It was actually, they were delicious. Thank you, Joyce, for bringing those. We saw them at Troop, Texas, hanging out with the Gauchos crew. Andrew, should I pour bourbon or rye? Always a bourbon. Always start with a bourbon. There's Handy Randy again. Welcome in. And he's coming in hot with a super chat. So yeah, I guess I should talk about that too. Tonight, we're going to do something kind of cool with the super chats. First off, only the third store in Texas to get these. I was fortunate enough to pick up an extra to make available to you guys tonight through our Venmo and through our super chat. So every $5, you get a chance to win this bad boy. This is a 60-month Detling single barrel. So I know that these are not everywhere and not easy to find. So if you want to throw your name in the hat for this will be one of the giveaway prizes tonight. Also, this Still Austin bourbon, got a couple of extra of these. So we're going to give away a Still Austin bourbon. This is almost a 7.5-year pick that we did with the Gauchos crew. Thank you for inviting me along on this one. And this was part of their big drop this weekend. So that's going to be in the giveaway tonight. And we can talk more about it. And then finally, I'm doing something a little bit different, guys. I have these big boy samples, these 250 milliliter sample bottles, and I'm going to do something kind of fun. This is going to be a little bit different. We haven't done this before, but I'm going to share this real quick with you guys. We're going to do something that I'm going to call the Wheel of Whiskey Fate. And what you're going to see on this wheel, guys, is you've got all these different whiskeys, and there's one whiskey on here that I promise you nobody wants, and that is the Field of Dreams. So if you get the Field of Dreams, you're going to get 250 milliliters of that, but you've got Garrison's Brother High Rye Hazmat, you've got Drum Key Spirits, K-Luke Batch 15, Peerless Toasted Bourbon, Old Dominic 8, Michter's Barrel Strength Rye, that Field of Dreams already mentioned, Joseph Magnus Specs Single Barrel, you got Jack Daniel's 12, Old Forester 100 proof, the SLB, you've got Knob Creek Blenders Edition, and then Fiddler Encore Master Distiller. So I'm giving away 4 of these tonight. And you might hack, you're giving away 4 big dog samples of this to different. Yeah, I am, because I got too much whiskey. And I thought, you know what, if I get these big dog samples and we have kind of a mystery prize wheel, kind of do something fun, Whiskey of Fate, we'll see how it goes. So I'll draw 4 names. And those 4 names, will spin it, and whatever it lands on is what you get. So hopefully nobody gets the Field of Dreams. The Field of Dreams is a Field of Nightmares, I like to call it. So anyway, we're going to do that tonight. It's going to be fun. Whiskey should be fun, as we always say. Andrew's in the super chats. Wish I could have been there this weekend, mate. Yeah, dude, we had a great time. We missed you, buddy, but we had an amazing time. My homeboy JG up in here. Whiskey cheers. Thank you, JG, for always being here, always commenting, and probably being one of our best commenters here. Brandon sipping the gauchos, JT Mellick. Yeah, so I got it right here. I got it loaded up, ready to go tonight. Look at the color. Look at the color on this Mellick pick. So we got to try a whole bunch of these picks hanging out with the Gauchos crew this weekend. And that Mellick pick, I think, was one of the favorites. I really do. They invited me to help do that pick out in Louisiana. And news too. June 21st, we're going to have Mike Fruget, the owner. You may have seen him in our deep dive distillery tour we did with Mellick. He's going to be on the channel, and he's going to get into all things Mellick, and we probably have some cool giveaways for that night too around Mellick. So join us for that. Devin, my homeboy up here in Houston, hope you're doing well. Thank you for the $5 super chat, sir. So yeah, if you want to get in tonight, guys, jump in the super chats. You got 2 different bottles, the Detling, the Still Austin Bourbon, and then 4 Big Dog samples is our Whiskey of Fate. So Top Dog, welcome in. Thank you, sir, for being here. Let's see, who else have I not checked in on? Jim Turner, welcome in, sir. Cheers. Thank you, sir, for being here. Sweet Cindy, I hope you're doing well. Bring the comments tonight. I'm going to need them. I'm going to need you to carry us through this show, because when it's just me, it's not nearly as entertaining as when we get to make fun of Mac, but maybe he'll join us a little later. You never know. All right. Just going through. James Morgan. Hello, sir. Welcome in. There's Corey, CJP. Always good to see you here, sir. Jeremy Dirks. Cheers. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Jay, welcome in. I know, Jay, you're going on a vacation soon. I hope that you get to enjoy some time off. Appreciate you doing that. Appreciate you always being here and checking in with us. There's Wes. Wes, I hope you're feeling better. I know you've been not feeling that well. We missed you at Gauchos, buddy. We really did. Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiast. Cheers. They've got a channel, guys. They're super, super nice people. Check them out. If you'd like to find them on the YouTubes, or somebody wants to drop their link, please do. See if I missed anybody. Poor Decisions Pairing. There's another good YouTube channel. Love to talk about Brandon and Mary, and maybe they'll get on the channel as we get into June. So we're talking about them maybe coming on and talking about what all they're doing, all the cool stuff, helping others out. Nevitz, what's up? Welcome in, sir. But I'm just going to keep scrolling. There's my guy, Robert. Robert, thank you again for coming by the house and being such a huge help. I do appreciate you, sir. So Mike T, welcome in, Mike T. Happy Sunday night. Let's see if I missed anybody, guys. Cash, welcome in, sir. Finally get to see one of these. Sunny evenings I know they are. Sunny evening. It's our spot, though. We're all so busy. We just kind of landed on these Sunday nights, but they do record. You can watch them back. But glad to have you here live, Cash. Appreciate you, brother. Lucifer, what's up, sir? Welcome in. Weird Whiskey. There's my dude, Pat. Gauchos looked amazing. Happy Sunday. It was, man. They did an amazing job. There's my dude, Lance. Welcome in, sir. C. Steen, June 3rd. I'll be ready. Yes, sir. June 3rd is the drop date. Steve Paul, my brother from another mother. You were great. We both embarrassed us. Yeah. Man, we had a good time, Steve Paul. Steve Paul was there at Gauchos this weekend. Tremendous. Candace, welcome up. Welcome in, Candace. Candace is in the house. Always love spending time with you. Thank you for being here. And again, thank you to you and your husband for your service to our country. We appreciate you guys. Was Jay at the event? No, he was not. No, he was not at the event. He was not there. No. So I'm just going to keep going through here, guys. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry, but I'll try to do a good job of checking out. Oh, Max says he'll be here in a bit. That's awesome. Be so glad to see him. Steve Paul, thank you for the super chats, sir. We do appreciate you. Oh, you got to run, Chris. Oh, that's all good. Y'all enjoy. Y'all have a great time. Oh, if you win, if Randy wins anything, remind me. We're going to do a respin on that. So remind me of that. And then Chad, appreciate you, sir. Slamo, bring me the deliciousness. Good luck to you, sir. So we appreciate all those super chats. So I think I've done all the announcements, and I think we can get to it. I will tell you guys, I really am excited about our guest tonight. He has been just a tremendous, really just generous, gracious, very good to this channel. And so without further ado, I think I'm going to get him up here. This is our friend Michael. So let's get Michael up here. How you doing, sir?
Hey, Hack, how you doing?
Good, Michael. Hey, thanks for being here, buddy.
Pleasure's mine. Thanks so much for having us and all your support through the years.
No, dude, like we love Southern Collective. Like it is, I think, I know Mac has his own VIP locker. So I just kind of, I can just kind of ravage his, but like that little room with the couches and all that, I'm thinking about like just setting up a cot in an apartment and I'll just, I'll just live there, brother.
That's where the magic goes down. Love to have you guys.
It is. Well, Michael, if you don't mind, let's just, like I think Southern Collective is one of those places that when you're deep into the whiskey nerd world, you know it. Yeah. And you know what you got going on. But here in Texas, right, we haven't seen like a lot of Southern Collective yet. And we got a lot of Texas folks here. You got to get them through different pit groups. You've got to go up to Nashville to find them. So I think a good place to start is just tell us a little bit about Southern Collective and who you guys are and what you do.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks so much. Well, we started about 2018, 2019, just a group of about 6 of us that were just whiskey nerds, have been going on picks for 5 or 10 years. And whiskey was just getting hard for us to continue sort of to enjoy and go on those picks. And we just really wanted to continue sort of our love and experiences that we've had with bourbon and kind of share that with other people. So we pulled some funds together and went out and just started buying barrels. And really our mission here is just to make the experience in whiskey just accessible to everybody. And we're named Southern Collective for a reason. Whiskey really is about, finding what you like, experiencing with other people, discussing it and sort of experiencing it together. And that's really what we're all about, is just connecting with others and collectively finding great bourbon and sharing that with others and bringing the best barrels to the market.
Well, I mean, in terms of finding great bourbon and rye, brother, we've been a lot of places and we've tried a lot of whiskey, and I've got some whiskey behind me, some whiskey in the other room. I'm looking though at this collection you've got behind you, sir. Like, I think you might be a little bit of a whiskey nerd. You're into some different stuff. What all you got behind you there?
A little bit of everything. The years has definitely depleted these past couple years, but now it's a lot of fun just finding the barrels. A little bit of everything though.
Well, so I think we'll get in. I want to get into like how you find the barrels and all that, but I love the mission that you guys are about, because so you do different experiences there, right? And I know that when we've been there, we've been very fortunate to, you guys have kind of let us get into everything, which is surprisingly like brave on your part to just like say, hey, whatever y'all want to try. But you guys have some different barrel pick experiences you do, and yeah. Could you like tell people like if they were coming to Nashville, why would they want to come see Southern Collective, and what could they get into?
Yeah, and just with our mission, we wanted to make it accessible. So we have walking tours that are available for $40. And so people can come in. We're right downtown, walking distance from a lot of the hotels, but people can walk in right off the street and pay to do a walking tour, which starts on the hour every hour. And they can go back and they can start sampling from whiskey barrels and do their first couple pulls from the thieves. If they find a favorite barrel they like, they can do a custom bottle right there on the spot there. And we've been doing that for about 5 years, and really just educating people and finding sort of what they like. A lot of times we'll have people that come in and say, oh, I only like wheaters. And then, you try them a couple, and then they're like, I don't like rye, and like, well, that was a rye, and they love it. And just really just experiencing whiskey together, and that's what it's we're really, and all of our guys really just enjoy doing that with people and really passionate about it there. But as far as picking the barrels, we've really kind of one of the great things about just being a really small time shop is we go in and we buy sort of smaller lots. So sometimes we're buying lots of only like 5 to 10 barrels, but really honing in on, hey, here we'll go in and find, 5 or 10 that we really, really like. And we might sample 30 or 40 barrels, but we'll pay a little bit of a premium there. But really most everything we're bringing in is single barrels. So that's kind of all people typically have to choose from.
Yeah. So talking about your single barrels, we were there in November, and we were dumb enough to walk out of there without making this a barrel pick because also we were kind of just getting started, right? Like back
Yeah.
then, I think we might have had 500 subs, and then like today we're creeping up on 2,400 subs. We got 135 paying YouTube members. We're very, very grateful for, that have jumped in, and we did a pick with Jay West with the Reveries, and now our second one is to do it with you guys. But the reason really we wanted to do this, because when we came and we did this Nashville November pick, this thing was amazing and it was incredible, and we went through, I don't know, 6 or 7 different barrels and then landed on this one. But tell me, like, how do you guys determine, like, how does that process work, Michael? Like, are you guys going out to MGP, going out to Old Glory, going out to these other
Yeah.
places and working with them? Or like, how does that work on, how do you decide which barrels you're going to bring in house?
Yeah. So, I mean, through the years, it's really varied. And we've actually even taken some bets on some small time distilleries. And we source from all over, from Heaven Hill to MGP, Green River. When we're first starting, we got some samples from even a North Carolina distiller, Southern, and they were just phenomenal barrels. And so we're not afraid to take a bet on our own palates and go out there and source. We've sourced some from Missouri and even from the Southern, that were really just good Canton barrels, these Weeders and Cantons that we actually won a gold medal at San Fran for. But we'll really search through. We have a great relationship with our barrel brokers who will give us some samples, and then we'll hone in from there. But we'll work with our barrel brokers, and then all of the distilleries, big and small, and even some unknown ones as well.
Well, so part of that business model, right? As a COO, I'm sure this is on your mind more so than the guys that are out there, dumb like me, just getting to drink the whiskey, right? But like,
Yeah.
from a business perspective, as being a non-distilling producer, is there some magic there where you're looking at it as like, hey, there's been a ton of entry into this space, right? Like there's a lot of non-distilling producers, but there's not a lot that I would tell you that are like on the level you guys are, where you're bringing in really top-notch barrels. So are you having to compete, for the best barrels, or like, how does that work?
Yeah, I mean, we've never really settled. I mean, there's for barrels, and sometimes, very rarely we'll get in, a couple that aren't right there yet, but we'll let those age out. But typically, just going in and pretty much hand selecting every barrel that comes in, really weeds out the majority of the bad barrels, and really just taking time on the front end really has allowed us to make sure that almost all of the barrels that we bring in are just stellar there. So it's been a wild ride there. When we started in 2020 and you can imagine the barrel prices, peaked there for a while, and luckily they've come down a little bit. But we just had to get really selective there and really make sure that we were making careful bets with our barrel lot purchases.
I appreciate it. And hey, guys in the chat, if y'all have questions for Michael, throw them in the chat. I'll definitely fire him his way. They've been awesome to us. And also, I guess the thing too is you talked about the different tours. So there's some tours that you need to book in advance, and then some that you can just walk. Can you kind of explain the difference in those?
Yeah. So you can book blending experiences, and so if you have a group of like at least 2 people, our team will walk you through sort of the blending process. And if you have never done a blend, it is involved, and it does take a little bit of time to get it right. We definitely recommend you doing that. And then also people can just walk in off the street, but we definitely recommend people sort of booking in advance their experiences, or we're always available too. If you guys are making your way to Nashville, don't hesitate to reach out. My email is simple. It's just mike@southerncollectivespiritco.com, but shoot me a message. We'll walk through sort of what we have and make sure that we can give you a really special experience there. But we have that sort of online booking on our website just to allow everyone, especially if they have a larger group, just to put on like 8 or 10 people, we recommend that. But if it's a smaller group, shoot us a message and we'll accommodate you, or no pressure even if you don't make a reservation.
Awesome. So also, just, I guess the thing is that you talked a little bit about like, how you guys are picking barrels, the experience. I guess the thing too is you've got this VIP program, right? And so like I know that Mac is a part of this, and I'm a little jealous, but at the same time, I think he needs like, right, like I was a Tennessee Squire before him. You know, I had to gift him the Tennessee. You know, he's from Tennessee, Michael,
Yeah.
and they made me a Texas guy, a Tennessee Squire before him. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm gonna let him have this VIP. But if I wanted to be a VIP, do you still have some space?
Yeah. We're always taking applications there, and it really is a family of.
Oh, there's an application. I've got to sign
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. So there's, but it is a family, and it's a really good group of humble people that are good about sharing whiskey. We have great events where we'll bring in some of the bottles, and that's why a lot of my collection behind me has been depleted over the years. But we'll bring in a lot of special pours, and everyone's just really generous and kind of like minded about having good bottle shares and getting to know each other, and special events there. So you sign up online, and there's typically a little bit of a wait list, but we will typically try to get everyone in. Sometimes we have members drop off if they move out, and so forth.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever want to kick Mac out and bring me in, that's fine. Just let you
happy
know,
to swap it. Quick swap.
Yeah, we'll just swap it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not as cool as the Bruce Wayne whiskey, but I'll try.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing that came up, and this is like, I just want to ask this, and if you know or not. So, we dropped the video of us doing the barrel tour, and I had some comments in my, in the video. Some people were asking about on the VIP, the bottles are not, they're laying down. Is there a science with that? Is it because I have to ask this.
Yeah, for sure. So now all of our corks are all silicone, so it's not a problem. Now, if you're totally right, the old school wood corks, you would definitely not want to do that. But pretty much all of our bottles, since we've started, are all the silicone corks, the wax ones, and even the ones that have the wood top. So you're safe either side. Laying it straight up or flat there, but that's really just due to space, because we were trying to allow for more members, and we're kind of expanding our production area right now. So we've moved our lockers back to give a little bit more in a sort of enclosed space to give a little more privacy there. But for some of our VIP events, though, we'll do a lot of fun stuff. Like one time we brought in 20 brand new 7-year and 8-year 95.5 ryes. Never been popped before, and we brought all 20 in for the VIP event, and just we had bung pops about every 10 minutes, and people just got to have that first experience of popping the bung for the first time, and these had never been touched. So it was really just a cool experience for everyone to get those first tries.
I think that's one of the things I really love about what you guys. You're about the community. You're about people hanging out, have a good time. You've created the VIP space, the new with the couches, and then kind of got the side room with the bar. I saw some pretty epic pours in there. Yeah. So how how do you get access to that kind of stuff?
Yeah. So we always keep a little bit of everything around, and we have our bottles back there that are sort of available. All of our Southern Collective releases back there that are available and kind of in the lounge there. So that way, if there's one release that we've had that people don't have, and that way they can still share it with their friends. Or some people even come in for work. We're open about 10 to 6 during the week, and sometimes guys will come over for a quick business meeting just because it is private space back there. So they'll get to talk business over a nice pour, and it's just really fun atmosphere back there too.
That's awesome. All right. So I got to ask you, because I just can't take my eyes off the number of Willets behind your head. Is that your favorite whiskey, or do you have one that you like, you chase normally, and obviously other than Southern Collective, because I promise we're going to talk about your whiskey next, but like, what's the favorite non-Southern Collective?
Yeah. I would say it's probably more over to the right. These, the Four Roses, small batch barrel strengths have always really been my jam there. So that's probably the one vertical. But we have this, as we span around, we have the Southern Collectives. My place is a little bit erect, but Southern Collectives is with my daily drinkers right there.
Oh, no. We like tours like this. Here we're blowing you up big screen, because this is like, hey, we like to hunt people's homes and find out what they got. Right?
A little bit of a disaster because I have a 2-year-old, but that's my daily drinkers are all right there. The Southern Collective stuff right there. So the other ones are awesome. Just these days collecting the dust in the back.
Awesome. And so with Four Roses, so I was going to tell you, so I'm sure you're familiar with a guy by the name of Jonathan Mazzano that started
Yeah.
K Luke.
Yeah.
So he started his mission, right, by like he had his own store, did a lot of store picks. Now he's doing his own blending, putting out some really, we love what he does. He was very, very kind enough to gift me, because I was helping get some bottles. He was doing a whiskey event over in Beaumont and needed some of his own bottles because he was having a pour. And so I said, I'll run them over there for you. So I ran them from Houston to Beaumont, and he was kind enough and gifted me with one of his original Four Roses picks that he did from like 2000, I think like 2016, 2017. And I've had people that said, I don't really like Four Roses that much. I said, well, try this, right? And it's killer. Some of those older barrel strength stuff. Do you have a favorite recipe that you like, Michael?
I really like them all there. So pretty indifferent there. Dan Gardner and the team there have always been really good to me.
That's awesome.
So love them all.
That's awesome. Well, if you have any questions for Michael, throw them in the chat. I'm gonna this bottle, this Nashville in November. This was an 11-year MGP, I think, finished in a Kelvin barrel, and it just, to me, is like deep, rich cherry cola. It's got like everything that you love when it comes to MGP. But what's crazy to me, and maybe you know more about this than I do, but like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's just MGP. But the truth is there's a wide variance on some of these different MGP sourced. And that's what I'm finding is like when we came back and we did the pick with you a few months ago, and the time we were there in November, even though they're 11-year MGPs, from barrel to barrel, there's such a wide variance. Like how are they getting such wide, flavor profiles from basically the same mash bills?
Yeah, and that's where we really kind of hone in on the lots. And so like the 13 year that you're about to drop, I mean, we fell in love with those barrels 2 or 3 years ago, and started. The first one was called 1111, and I'm not going to disclose the lot number just so if anyone else doesn't chase.
You don't want anybody to go get it.
No. I think we've bought them all. At this point, we just sort of secured 30 more of them, but we started falling in love with that lot 2 years ago. And our first release was called 1111. So this is a 13-year 95.5 MGP, and it's just phenomenal. We submitted that. We did a great pick with the Whiskey House here in Nashville, an amazing charity. They're trending towards over $1 million. Yeah. Raising over $1 million every year for charities around Nashville.
Dude, that's awesome.
But we did a pick with them and won double gold in San Francisco, and just continued to sort of chase that lot. And we were lucky enough to have you guys first do Navidad, and then the barrel that I'm super excited for you guys to launch this week, that I'll let you pronounce because you say it much better.
Well, La Hermana De Navidad. So there you go.
Yeah. So
I spent a little time in Mexico, but also, like I would tell you, there's only a few words that I know, and that's one. I know sister. I don't know, for whatever reason I love La Hermana, but no, it was very kind of you guys to put us on that barrel, because Mac, he was your way in December, and you guys had that Navidad rye, right? And he had to FaceTime me from Southern Collective a few times just to brag about like the fact that he had this, and then he sent me one. And I started sharing it around Houston here, and people were like, what is this thing? Like, it was incredible. And so our mission when we came to see you guys is like, okay, if there's anything even remotely close, and I think you guys had a couple of barrels, maybe one barrel left, that was that 13-year rye 95.5. And I don't know what it is about that 95.5. We had Ian Sturzman on the channel a few weeks ago, and he was talking about how like that's one of his favorite mash bills. But it also, same thing, like, even though it's a 95.5, they're so different. Like, some are fruit forward, some are mint forward, some have oak impact, some don't. But this one was as close as we could get to that. I don't know that it's but I've blinded them a few times, and it's like I pick one and I'll pick the other because they are pretty similar. So you guys are on to something with these lot numbers. I didn't realize that's kind of how you did it. You're looking for a certain lot of barrels that are kind of throw the same stuff that people, are enjoying.
Yeah, so it's been that same lot that we've been kind of chasing for the last 2 years. It's just really just been doing well for us, and that's what it's about there when we find those small lots and just keep on plugging away, and sort of finding that good consistent profile that we like there. It's been doing really well for us, but we're really happy you guys were able to get one, and we'll have 30 more here eventually. And we're hoping we can age some out to 14 and 15 years. So we'll have, our first one was 2 years ago, and so it'll be a sort of
so you're gonna age them there at Southern Collective for that aging them in Tennessee for a few more. That could be something special now. That could be
definitely excited about it.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, so Big Doug's is from the UK. He says, do you know anything about the Spirits for All pick? Do you know anything about that one, Michael?
Yeah. So we have a great exporter that's getting some of our bottles over into Europe, and we have there's some great YouTube guys out there as well that have really been promoting us, and they're very like-minded. They just love great whiskey, and we'll definitely making our way there. At the whiskey exchange there too. My guy Val there in London, I think he's bringing in some one of our picks there as well. They've been really good to us as well.
Yeah. So I also, so Candace has mentioned this is something I do have to talk about too, is the SoCo bottle carry case has much more to offer than protection for bottles. I'm not sure how protected this with mentioning. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, got a little carrying case for your firearm. I mean, so who came up with that idea, Michael?
That was me. So, I travel a ton for work. I love the Second Amendment, and I was tired of having my, bottles packed in the bubble wrap, and then a separate one for my my Second Amendment needs there. And then also we love cigars and so forth, but really just wanted something to package it all, and so that way we wouldn't have to put it all in a bunch of different cases and a much more aesthetically pleasing sort of display there. So it took me about like 6 different prototypes to kind of get it right. But now I think we've landed on it. It's just something fun for us to use and promote. So we sell them on our website, keep them pretty reasonably priced there. But everyone's welcome to order them on there, but they'll basically carry 2 bottles, some Glens, cigars, cutter, lighter, everything is kind of included in that. And there's a little secret compartment in the back. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out.
Yeah, those are so sweet, bro. They're so nice. When Mac popped it open, I was like, oh, of course you have this. It was so sweet. Just, hey, everybody in the chat too, if Nightbot is doing its job, you'll see the link drop to the Southern Collective website. Go check them out. You can click on that link. You can book a tour. You can find out what all they're doing. They even have a shop area. There's some merch. And I don't know, are you guys shipping from Southern Collective in certain states?
Yeah. So we have a great, if you go to our website, you can order online there, and we have a great shipper that handles all of those there.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Well, this Nashville in November, every time I come back to it, is just this cherry cola thing for days, and it does it so well. I love it. Do you have what you mentioned that you've got some more lots of rye coming. What else is coming on the way? Like, what else kind of fun barrels? Like, what are you guys bringing in right now?
Yeah, for sure. So your other pick has been doing really well for us. Just some of the older high rise. So we have some of the 11 years, and then we're getting some older stuff in there too. We have our staples. The younger 95.5s. So we're going to be launching a small batch rye. So MGP 7 and 8 year small batch rye coming up, but some of our other sort of one of our other lots is some light whiskeys. And so we've been doing light whiskeys for a while now. And those have always done really well for us. But some of our 20-year light whiskeys just hit 21. So we have a 21-year light whiskey that is heading down to Florida right now as we speak. So we're excited for that. That launch.
What's the proof on those, Michael?
That one was 143.
Ooh, see, I do like light whiskey when it gets up there, right? Up in that hazmat range.
Yeah, and we've had some
It's
Yeah,
got
we've
to
had
be older and it's got to be hazmat. But yeah,
Oh
for
yeah,
me,
so this is another one. So this is Shorty. It was about only
I'm gonna
42
make you big screen
bottles.
here. Let me see.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, so 42
shoddy.
bottles. Sorry, the color's not great here.
That's all right.
The lighting here, but that one, the cool thing about those is those actually came from Seagram's. So light whiskey
Oh,
back
okay.
in the day before Seagram's was acquired by MGP. So it was really cool just seeing that MD on the DSP there. So it's just a piece of
Yeah.
history. But those have just been turning out really well for us. And it's just a really good balance of that sort of that buttery popcorn caramel with the sweetness and the heat that just balances out really, really well. Most all of them have been hazmat and just super tasty.
So in this world, we had Josh on from Cox Creek, their master blender distiller, all things, and we were talking about the price of sourcing barrels, right? And you mentioned
Yeah.
things are getting a little better, right? But what are you seeing? He mentioned that they were able to get kind of older barrels for the same price as younger now. But are you guys seeing that trend, or what are you seeing? Do you think that the whiskey consumer is going to start to see a little break on some of this? Like, what do you think?
Yeah, well, now we're not competing with every private equity to buy barrels because until like the last year, private equities thought they could just buy barrels and they would appreciate like they have been, and so it was just tough for us to be competing with them. But now that they're sort of not buying barrels, we've just been able to really hit some sort of hit our stride as far as finding great lots and finding great deals, and we pass that on to the consumer. So we're excited for the prices that you guys are having this week.
Brother, like seriously, like I know you guys worked hard to get us these prices, and I need to sincerely like thank you for that. Like this, like an 11-year MGP for $99 in this market at that proof point, at that quality, and then a 13-year ride, 130. Like I'm seeing some other drops around, and I'm seeing some other stuff where, and hey, like they can charge what they want, but the fact that you did that for our group, we deeply appreciate it. Really do. Like to be $100, $130, you're not going to get a better value in whiskey right now. Not for the quality that these are. Absolutely. Just thank you. And then, as a guy too, Michael, that has lived through some private equity hell, and I no longer work for private equity. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I just tell you, I'll just call it like it is. It's after dark already, but yeah, no,
we don't feel bad when they bought Young Juice and now they're just losing their asses on it right now.
I think you guys are doing it the right way, and that is why I'm so thankful to be partnered with you guys and want to do more and more with y'all and doing it the right way. And speaking of partners, hey, look who's here.
What's up? Hey, Michael.
It's the VIP, everybody. The VIP is here. The show can start now.
I'm sorry I'm late tonight. Was doing some traveling, but I got to catch a bit of this. But thanks for coming on, Michael. Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you too, dude. I like the hat, man. Thanks for
repping the hat. They got some awesome merch. I love the rye shirt, Michael. It's like, what does it say? It's a not a rye guy, and then on the back it's like yet or like yeah.
So our guys are awesome. I got to give a big shout out to our master blender, Ryan Teague, who really just does an amazing job sourcing barrels for us. He does all the blending and then curates there. But him and then Jared, our head of hospitality in the front end, they just do a great job of sort of educating people there. And so people will come in and they'll sort of ask their profile and what they're into, but they'll also kind of help them kind of learn and sort of experience some new things. And they'll sit, a lot of people will say, no, I don't like ryes, and then they'll give them one of these sweet MGP ryes that's just has all the right notes, and they're like, well, that's delicious, and then they find out it's a rye, and their mind's blown. But it's just it's fun experience and people learning what they like.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know, Michael, you have a youngin, and I appreciate you coming on here late. I don't want to keep you on. Don't feel like you got to.
No worries. I think Hack may have heard him in the back before we started. My wife decided to bring him down.
Michael, don't worry about it, man. I'm sitting on. We're on the. My son is he actually is at summer camp for scouts this weekend, but next year is his senior year, and And I remember when my son was 2, right? I was like, oh God, like when is this going to end? Because it was just, the terrible twos were real around my house. And then now that he's 17 going into 18, I'm like, man, I miss some of those days. So I'm going to tell you, you probably don't feel like you're going to miss it, but you are. So enjoy it. Enjoy the time because it goes fast, brother. Like enjoy those kids. And again, thank you for taking away from your family to be with us tonight.
Yeah.
It does mean a lot. Mac, I was talking a little bit earlier about, how, so you and I did, when we did the barrel pick, right? Yeah. You went back the next day and just hung out with the guys and had some pours and just the community, right? Like, I just want you to talk about like, what does Southern Collective mean to you? Being your mom's from Nashville, like that's your home away from home, or really your home, but like talk to like, what does it mean for you?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm from Nashville. My mom still lives there, and I mean, Michael, like I heard a little bit of that conversation, but it was so cool. I had my buddy Nick come over, who's also has a newborn and hardly gets out of the house, and was able to come over. And I think Michael, were you there? I don't know if you were there on that night when or maybe you left. Anyway, that he came in, he got to see like the VIP area, and then I got to meet a lot of people that I hadn't yet, who I guess have, who have just been there for a while and been, COO VIPs, and we're just like the nicest people ever, just sharing, hey, we got this newest thing. And like, for me, this is like, and I tell everyone this, it's like, I'm like evangelical about Southern Collective here, and like spreading the good word, where it really is like a family. Like they did not know who the hell I was. This random guy coming in here had a locker that comes in a couple times a year, and they were just like, what's up? Come here, try this. And so I can't say enough, not only about you guys, but who run the place, but also just the community, just awesome. So
yeah, the Nashville community there is awesome. Our guys are definitely agree. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and it's not even like there's a lot of, one of the things that Hack and I am trying to fight here, and we joke about like the taterism and all that, but like one of the things I think is really important to us is that we're never gonna talk down to someone about something they like, or are trying to be too like high level, and like I don't get that vibe at all with what's happening there. Just good whiskey, good people, and so yeah, I love it.
Totally agree.
Question for you: does Bernie the dog still go to work?
No, I'm sorry. No longer. We do miss Bernie though. He's a sweetie, and we still love him though.
You guys have an experience too that we didn't talk about, which is I think you guys are still doing it. Like if you are doing a barrel pick with a group, that kind of thing, you guys have an experience where you can like rent out like part of the VRBO type. Do you guys still do that, Michael?
Yeah. So we have 2 large houses that are over in East Nashville, and we kind of have them set up sort of for an event space. And it's 2 proper houses, not the little tall skinnies, but they're side by side with a big outdoor space in the back with a 30 by 14 pergola and like outdoor dining for like 24 people. But if groups come in and do picks, we allow them to stay. If they do a barrel pick, they can come and stay during the week completely for free, just to thank them for coming into Nashville.
That's crazy.
And we just love hosting people there. We'll have a lot of our VIP get-togethers over there, especially around the holidays. That love to see you both out.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
that's so cool. I mean, also, what is going on in Nashville with it's been 10 years. I moved away 10 years ago, but the long and skinnies have taken over, Michael.
I know it. I think
like, what is, I mean, Hack, you guys stayed in one for your Airbnb.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it was sweet. It was a sweet thing. It was sweet.
But it's like, I don't know. I have feelings about it.
Every time I go to Nashville, I'm always amazed at like, oh, there's something new. Like I could, I travel for work all the time. I'll be back in Nashville into June, Michael. I definitely, no matter what we do, pick whatever, I'm gonna come see y'all because I'll be there for 3 days. So I'm gonna go raid Max Locker for sure. And then I'm gonna pour for everybody because that's what he does. So what's gonna happen is everybody that comes, and I'm probably gonna send something on Instagram or something. I'm gonna invite everyone in the Nashville community to come raid Max Locker, and we're just gonna give away whiskey out of Max Locker. It could take a few days to go through as much as it's in there, but No, I am working there at the end of June. I got to come for a little work event, so I am going to come see you guys and hang out. But I think for me, I like people that are real, that are genuine, and that's what y'all do. And there's no pressure sales either. Like when you're there and you're like, hey, you don't like this, try this. Like there's not really like, like you're not trying to push anything on anybody, and I love that about what y'all do.
Yeah. Sorry, Michael. I didn't mean to interrupt what you were going to say.
Yeah, no, I mean the whiskey stands for itself, man, and like you guys experience, the whiskey sells itself. The taste there, and we were sad to see the rest of some of your picks go there, but we're excited for you guys to come back and pick more.
Oh, absolutely. We're on that nervous side where we're like, hey, we don't ever want to overcommit and underdeliver, right? But at the same time, I think we're growing at a very fast rate. But at the same time, like we've got a very tight knit, great group of folks that believe in what we're doing, and I just sipped on this, Mac.
What do you?
The Nashville Buttercake.
Oh, I'm on National November. I saw you pull that, but yeah, I can't wait to do that.
Yeah, so I just started this one, and it is the richest, creamy, so I in our tasting notes that we did on this that we posted in our Discord, I'll throw up the graphic here in a minute. So the story, Michael, is Mac and I, our mothers both are kind of similar story about kind of being leaders of the household and kind of helping raise us. And so it's something he and I have talked about a lot, like how important our moms were to us. And we were talking about our moms used to make these Southern desserts that were like these rich cakes. And my mom used to take like a wooden spoon and flip it around and then poke these holes. And I guess it's called a spoon cake. I didn't know that's what it was called, really, honestly, my whole life. I just know my mom would do that. And she would get like a caramel sauce, or she would get like Eagle brand milk, and she would pour it over. So the sauce and the drizzle would run down into the cake. That is the mouthfeel I get on this whiskey. And that's why Mac and I decided to call it Nashville Buttercake, because it is this rich, creamy, decadent,
melts in your mouth.
Dive in it, and you just keep wanting to dive in because it just keeps getting richer and richer. And I don't know how they did this with this lot, but this 408 barrel, I love this one. Mac, he's been traveling with it. And the first day he travels, he goes,
I kill it. I bring the Agent Or. I've got all this whiskey. I mean, you've got a lot of whiskey behind you, Michael, but I've got a lot of whiskey too. We all do. And I'm pouring this guy when I travel. So, Michael, I did have a question. Did you guys talk about the tequila yet?
No, we have not. That's a good.
Yeah. People have been, so another pick group in Virginia, I know Jay is still on here. I think they picked and then had to go home with the tequila. I always was kind of like, whatever, I'll try it. And then I tried and I was like, what's going on there, Michael?
Yeah. So, back to sort of our palates. Back to our palates. We went down and I went down to Jalisco myself and was just trying through all of the different whiskey. The first hard thing down there is to get barrel, like still strength tequila down there, because everything they proof it down. But once I finally got through the translators, that all I want is like the still strength. We were tasting all the side by sides, and I just fell in love with Espanine agave. And so it's not your typical Blue Weber agave that everybody's kind of used to. It's just creamy, softer mouthfeel, less astringency, a little sweeter. And I just fell in love with it. And, then we were just like, okay, how's this going to do in a whiskey barrel? And so we brought it back. I bought like 15 liters. My housekeeper's son may have taken it across the border. We put it in a Stag Junior barrel as like, let's just try to experiment and just see how it did. And it was just the best whiskey, the best Espanine agave we've ever tasted. We keep it all still strength. So it comes to us at 110. So it goes in the barrels and comes out typically 112 for the reposados and sometimes up to 114. But it's taken on a lot of those, the whiskey traits. And so it's getting some of that the sort of the vanilla. So imagine just that sweetness, less astringency in the vanilla, and just super tasty there. So we age it in our bourbon barrels, and sometimes even we'll partner with some of our local stores that have a favorite like Weller Full Proof or Stag or E.H. Taylor barrel, and so they'll give us their barrel. We'll fill it with agave for them, and then sell it back to them. And it's been a lot of fun there too. And then for those hot summer days, it's fun because we can get something that's super tasty.
What I just heard in all of that, Michael, is that you need a translator to go to Mexico with you to help pick tequila. And I just want you to know, like,
He's
I'm available.
He's fluent.
I speak the language. My son is out of high school in one more year. I got all this time on my hand. And Michael, I'm easy to get along with. Very easy to get along with. I'll pay my own way. Just
There was one memorable moment when we had to drive 4 hours when we were down there. And we on the drive back after just finally finding it, we had to stop at these train tracks. And so we're stopped in the middle of Mexico, in the middle of nowhere. And he's just like, I need you to get lower and just get my house, like crouch down. Heck, I don't think me and you are going to survive down there.
Yeah, you might That's crazy.
Oh, brother. We can dock and dudge. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
No, hey, I just real quick, I got to call this super chat out. Jake, that's way too generous. Jake is a dear friend of ours. He is a pilot. He lived in Nashville for 10 years. And every time I visit, I'm blown away how it's changed. On the plus side, Southern Collective is fantastic. So thank you, Jake, for that $50 super chat.
Thank you, Jake.
Thanks so much, Jake. Appreciate it.
Too kind. But yeah, I the tequila thing, right? It was a great question, Matt, because so we go through and we spend probably way too much time where you guys are like, get out of here, please.
Yeah.
But like,
You're way too generous with your time.
We're shooting our video, we're tasting everything. And then at the very end, I went up to the front and Jared was like, have you tried these tequilas? Like, no. And so he poured me a few tequilas. And this is after the bourbons. This is after the rye. And I was like, holy shit, this is good. Like, it was amazing. Like, and I don't think people are sleeping on that. Like the tequilas you guys, and I don't know, Anejos or whatever we're
agave spirit, is that what you call it?
Agave spirits. They're
since we bottle it here in the US and not in Tequila, Mexico, we have to call it agave there.
Okay.
And it's not Blue Weber. My personal opinion on Blue Weber is I think it's being rushed. The maturation for agave is a lot more in the plant and less in the barrel. So agave should really be aged a minimum of like 5 to 7 year old plants. And I think now that every celebrity is doing their own tequila, they're rushing these plants. I mean, there's literally like on ditches on the side of the road, there's like agave plants. They're just pushing them. But the Espinine is not as sought after. So they're getting the maturation of like 6 to 8 to 10 years and just getting really good plants that are just yielding a really great distillate.
See, okay. So Michael, you just said a lot of things I don't even understand. You sound like I feel like also maybe tell me, are some people are not going down there like you and like, the stuff, you are expert in this way. I think, and I'm not trying to put down anyone, but I think some people are utilizing shipping in agave spirit and slapping a label on it. Is that, and that's fine if people do it, but for the first time I'm hearing from someone some real expertise in that area.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot more than just having a story, and
right.
To be frank, we don't have crazy, amazing stories for all our stuff. We just love the spirits and love finding things that we think just taste amazing, and so that's really what we've kind of leaned towards. And it was hard when we were at sort of choosing Espinine agave next to a Blue Weber, but I took it back to my team and I didn't tell them anything about it, and I was just like, okay, I just want you to try this. And everyone leaned on the Espinine and not the Blue Weber. And then I told them what it was, and everyone was like, we just had to go with what tastes best.
What is I don't know those two things, Michael. Can you just tell for
so there's different sort of varieties of agave plants.
Okay.
And Blue Weber is sort of the most sort of the Cadillac there, and what everyone sort of knows, and in order to be called technically tequila, it has to be Blue Weber. And so that's what everyone is typically sought for. But there's other agave plants, and Espinine is another one that's just one that we fell in love with just because it's creamier, softer mouthfeel, and sweeter. And we just, it's in sort of some of the same regions of Mexico as tequila. So we just, when we tasted it side by side, we had to go with what tasted better. And then after the barrel, it was even better there. So no regrets there.
And sorry, one more question here. And then also I see Ernest, were you talking about Southern Collective's product? Because I feel like Ernest has been up to SoCo a few times.
Yeah, he's in the Memphis area, so I think he's been down there a few times. Ernest is, and I loved Cindy's idea earlier. I don't know if I can grab it again, but I think this could be a fantastic idea. Maybe we pick up a few of the agaves from Southern Collective and do this, but it'd be fun to do like a show, like where we just kind of have somebody come on and teach us about, because here's the thing, like I am finding, especially with the extra anejos that I was in Mexico for work a few weeks ago, and the gentleman there is, native, and he owns several businesses in Mexico and stuff, and so he was treating us to dinner, and I asked him, I said, like, hey, what is the best tequila for you? And obviously at the restaurant, but he had a collection at home or whatever. He goes, at this restaurant, he grabbed a Jose Cuervo. I was like, what? But it was extra añejo, the special like wax top, and I'm gonna screw up the name or whatever. But I was like, okay, I've got bad memories of Jose Cuervo, right? Like I went to college at Texas Tech, and there was a lot of bad tequila going around, right? And this was not that. This was. So then the next night I'm at my hotel and I had some time tequila and I'm sitting at the bar. I ended up like doing like 3 pours of that because it was so like butterscotch. Like it was fantastic. And I was like, okay, Jose Cuervo does make good tequila. I just didn't know it.
Yeah. Some of their top of the line stuff, like the La Familia, is really
that was
really
it. La Familia Reserva. Yeah. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, super tasty. But then their bottom shelf, it's not even tequila; it's neutral grain spirits with caramel color and they can't even call it tequila.
I mean, even and just like when it gets really hot, sometimes I'll like a Blanco tequila. I tended to like not really like a lot of the like shelfer tequilas that were añejo, like that had the barrel aged stuff. It just didn't do it. But when I tried your stuff, I was like, oh, this is like what I'm looking for as a bourbon drinker. So anyway, Hack, we gotta get some of this stuff.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was I think we might. I don't know. People probably could do like a tequila pick. Who knows?
We'd love to send you. We'll send you guys. I would love to send you guys some samples that you can just kind of push out to your members just to give everybody a try. We have some little 50 ml bottles that we can push out.
Michael, we're happy to pay for whatever too. Like, but yeah, I mean, we're not asking anything free, but like, we would love it. We would love it. Absolutely love it. And appreciate you offering that. But yeah, great segue, because I forgot about that, Mac. Those were. As I was going out the door, I was like, I really wanted to buy a bottle.
We're going to buy some tequila? Yeah.
Yeah. It was so good.
The nice thing is, I'm actually taking vacation this following week. So this day worked out amazing. But the beauty of our tequila is you can take 1 bottle on vacation and your wife can make margaritas and you can drink it straight. And then whenever she doesn't finish half her margaritas, like you just pour a little more tequila in hers and still enjoy it. And, 1 bottle makes for a pretty fun week.
So Devil just says, thanks to Hack, and I want some Southern. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna lead you astray. It's fantastic whiskey.
Color.
It is so.
I mean, just look at the color.
This Nashville Buttercake. It almost has, and I don't know if it shows up on like the color. It almost has a little bit of a reddish tinge to it, which is so different and so unique. So when I looked at the color of this, I was like, wow, it's not exactly amber. It was almost like a reddish copper, and I was like, what is this?
Well, it looked like, I don't want to say this because it's different, but Tannered Hill color, like you know what I mean? It had that reddish hue. It doesn't take, it's different, but it's viscous anyway. Another thing about Nashville Buttercake, Michael, 21090, who has a lot more followers than us and does a lot more barrel picks, who we loved. Todd was over at my place, and I was just letting him go through everything, and he tried this Nashville Buttercake and then just kept pouring it, which is why my bottle's almost gone, Todd. Thanks for the Glen, Todd.
Yeah,
but
Todd
still,
proceeded to kind of down his own
So-
picks over this one.
I think Michael, I think they want to come down. So
I would love to have
yeah,
him, man. Definitely.
Yeah, those
reach
are
out.
great guys. Todd and Andy, that whole group, they pick great whiskey. They have a really great following, much bigger than us, but they were very kind to us early in the days. It would be a great one
Love
to come down. I think to round out your time, Michael, because I know we're rounding on an hour here, and I don't want to keep you longer. And I said, why don't we end with the rye?
yes.
And I just want to show you my bottle. So
Wait,
as you can
is that the
see-
one we picked?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So this bad boy has seen some battles. It's been through a couple of bottle shares, and people, they grab it and then they have it, and then they come back like, what in the hell? And they have to get another pour. But this is a Hermana De Navidad, which is the sister barrel to Navidad, which Mac put us on. And I just, and two, as I'm pouring this up, here's a question I want to ask you that I forgot earlier. Those of us in Texas, like when I come to Nashville and I hit a couple of different liquor stores, I will see, Southern Collective setting in different stores. Is there a plan for you guys to start allowing liquor stores in Texas to do picks, and where you send stuff out? Michael, is there anything because I do have some relationships with different stores here. I do some different liquor store picks here locally. We've got some friends that were here earlier tonight. They just opened a brand new store called Gauchos, and they're doing some amazing picks. Like, is there something where you don't necessarily have to come to do the experience, but you can get things sent? Like, how does that work, Michael?
Yeah. So we're working through the distribution process in Texas. That's sort of we have a couple next states. We just got into Florida, and Texas is actually the next one that we're working on. So we expect to be there in the next couple of months. So I'd love Gaucho to pick one of our barrels there and send it down your way.
Well, we are definitely going to talk to those guys. They, as you can see, all the Gauchos guys that attended the bottle share, they might have liked this one. So
you guys,
the fact you got
up.
some more 13-year, and you're going to age them even older. I think this would be a very interesting thing. Adam, are you listening? We should do some Southern Collective. This is amazing. So.
Yeah, the notes on that lot is just continues to be phenomenal. I mean, it's just sweet candy, dark orange, kind of preserves, but it's the perfect rye spice and sweetness. Just kind of everything that we kind of look for in a rye there.
My God, it is so good. There's this, a friend of ours that is an Ascot judge. He came on a couple weeks ago, and we sent him this, and he tasted it live on stream.
Yeah.
And he went crazy over this. Like for 5 minutes, he just kept giving notes and different notes. And one of the notes he gave was just like effervescent, like ginger. Like it is such a, here's what's weird is like the original Navidad, it came out at Christmas, and I thought, oh, it's going to be this Christmas spice thing. But like this one has more of a summer feel. It feels more like a summer rye in a lot of ways. It has it's lighter on the palate a little bit. Yeah. And it's got kind of a more of a citrus thing to me.
Yeah. No,
I don't know, Mac. What do you think?
Well, and I remember the first thing I thought, and Michael, I think I said this, we're all standing around, those strawberry candies, the one that has the wrapper that looks like a strawberry and that has like a chewy center. Yes. I get that for days in here, and I love that. And then I get that nice, like, it's that like really viscous, like everyone's gonna make fun of me, caramel. But it's that dark caramel sort of like drizzle thing with that spice to it. So if you're not I mean, it's a rye and it's a 95.5, but it is a friendly bourbon drinker's 95.5 in all the best ways, I think. Totally. Do you get that strawberry thing? You know what I'm talking about, Michael?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't seen those strawberry candies. I think we're aging ourselves for a while.
I think, okay.
Yeah, like to the younger crowd, they were delicious candies that we had growing up. But yeah, no, I totally get that for sure.
So good.
Yeah, so our friend Todd from 2290 is here. Hey, Todd, you guys need to go see these guys in Nashville.
Get Andy down there.
Really
by the way, Todd's here, but Andy does a well, Todd does some picks too, but Andy's out there working.
Yeah, and I will tell you too. So just Michael, if there are things like we can talk offline, whatever, but if there are things that I can do to help with the distribution here in Texas to get in, like especially in the Houston market, we've got a ton of friends. We got a pretty good sized whiskey group here. We've got folks that would love to help get you guys into some stores. So when that happens, we're here. Okay, we want to help you because huge fans of what y'all do, and you've been so good to us, and I can't overstate that.
Yeah.
But as we round this out, as we kind of, I don't want to keep you, like I said, longer than we should. What are some things that you would, is there anything we didn't touch on tonight that you want to make sure people know about Southern Collective? Because we want to make sure people know the amazing stuff you guys are doing.
Man, I think you've really well covered it, and we can't thank you all enough. And this is what it's all about. It's just experiencing great whiskey together, and really appreciate you and all your group's support. And we're really just excited for these barrels to drop this week, and want to thank Shared Pour too for making that possible. We're excited just to partner with them for the first time, but we're just excited for them to hit. And then we'll be sending some agave your guys way as well. So you can experience that too.
Well, we'll let you get to that 2-year-old if it's not if your baby's not already down to bed. But thank you again to your wife. Yeah. Thank you again to your family for letting you spend time with us.
Yeah,
Michael, we hope to see you soon. I'll hit you up at the end of June when I'm in town, and would love to hang out. Love to have a few pours, and thank you, Michael.
Sure, thank you guys. Appreciate you all and all your all's team.
All right,
cheers,
we'll see you soon, buddy.
Man, so good. Oh. So good.
I can't get over how good.
I know
this rye.
I do hate when like tubers are like, this pick is so great.
I know.
It is.
I know.
And like we don't have to sell. I mean, we do. We need, but like these are gonna go. But I think the cool thing is too, we pick what we like, and whenever we want, which we are very thankful to be able to do. Thank you, Jay. Shared Pour. So
yeah, well, and that's cool too. I mean, we'll be the first Southern Collective on Shared Pour because of Jay and because Michael, and they teamed up and they worked really closely together to get these at a good price. And that was not a partnership that existed before. And so, I mean, dude, like we're luckier than lucky, right? Like that's just awesome. But thank you again to Michael for coming on. That was cool, man. And I'm glad you showed up, buddy.
Oh man, I'm so glad. I hate missing these. And man, I was watching and so Michael was awesome. Just such a great guy. Anyway, we talked SoCo up a ton, and so you guys got to visit. But man, great stuff, Hack. You did it without me. I know it's hard because I do most of the stuff on this show. And like it's just I'm glad that you could handle it while I was out. So
there was a whole lot of handling going on today around this house.
Dude, I was about to say, I don't know how you're awake right now. Like brother,
it's been a weekend. We had a good time, but it's been a weekend. Hey, cheers to Dennis. Dennis is just in Petra, Jordan, tuning into the show.
What?
Dude. Dennis. I've seen all his pictures. Like he's had an amazing trip.
He's in like legit having one of the coolest vacations, like in Egypt, Jordan. Like he is doing all the things. We're getting pictures of him drinking. Like, you want to talk about weird whiskey? He's got some weird drinks that look awesome that I've never heard of. So
Robert has a great idea. Todd, we need a 60-second video with the Buttercake.
Does Todd, I don't know, does he do single barrel 60 seconds?
Oh, that's right. I don't know if he'll do that for us. Maybe he'll do it for us.
Todd, will you do one just for our group?
Yeah, do it just for us. Do it just for us. Thank you, Pythos, being a new member. We appreciate you here.
This is awesome. We've got like 67 people watching.
Yeah, man. It's been a good night.
So, Hack, I know you talked a little bit about the Gauchos trip, but I feel like, talk about a whiskey weekend for you. How did the packing go? Where are you with the packing?
Well, the delivering,
delivery, the packing.
Matthew wants to know, does a butter cake taste better in a 21090 Glen? I mean, look, let's hold up this Glen. Look, Everybody.
I mean, this is a
Does it taste
beautiful
better in
blend.
that Glen, sir?
It does. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I only have 2 1090 Glens. I don't know. Do you guys not have only 2 1090 Glens?
I mean, what's going on? Like, how does a brother get a 21090 Glen? I've been you know what? I have been.
Todd is
I don't
gonna
know what the top dollar level is, but I've been at the top dollar level Patreon for at least 5 or 6 months,
Yeah, it's
and I have no 21090 Glens.
I know it's a beautiful Glen. Let's just look at it again.
Is that
And
is that listed on my like? Is that
I
something I'm supposed to get as part of my membership?
I don't know. I
Mhm.
think so. I think everyone who's a Patreon. Actually, I'm going to shut up right because Todd is literally going to kill me. It's in the works. I think they're doing reorders. Todd, don't kill me, but people want these. So
Yeah. Thank you to C Sting Ray. SoCo has great merch, very quality. Can't wait to go back. He actually has your hat, Matt.
oh man, this
Dude, all you got to do is get them to make a quilted hat.
I know. JG, I'm here,
Damn
buddy.
it, Matthew.
What did Matthew say? Wait, what did Matthew say?
Love the 21090 guys. We do too, man. Hacking. Oh yeah. Hey, by the way, you're over here ragging on their Glens. Like, how's the merch coming?
Oh God. So here we go. I deserve this. The merch is merching.
The merch is merching. What does that mean? That's a very DC comment, sir. The merch is merching.
It is
What the
merching.
hell does that? I'm pretty sure that means nothing.
No. They're actually, and I am being serious. We will have merch soon. I'm just talking to a couple different people and figuring out sort of how this whole thing works. It is, by the way, Glenn's. You do have to do a big pre-order. And so I feel like I just need to do that and we can take the risk and whatever. If you guys want, maybe sometime we'll do like a poll or something hack of like how many people actually want Glenn's, and we'll take a hit but some of on the actual merch we can do this, and we're close. Maybe I should give myself a deadline like I do with my actual work.
Maybe you should give the producer a deadline.
He's looking at me right now. Or was anyway. I think can we have like a announcement in maybe like 2 weeks, you think, of like what's happening? And so Hack, hold me accountable. 2 weeks from today, we'll have an announcement on merch of what it is, how you can get it.
Writing this down. 2 weeks.
How does that sound? 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks from today, Naomi will have it ready. I got it. I've got it down, sir.
All right. I'm glad.
Got it down. Thank you. Todd says it's all Andy's fault. Don't order them. I don't order them. Maybe I should. Why don't I get shade?
Oh wow, Andy orders them.
That's shocking that Andy does that. I would not have thought that.
Yeah. Anyway, God, this is so good.
I also need to address. So Warren, I guess, is again having some kind of chat bot. I'm looking at our chat moderation and it's all disabled. So I have no idea why this is happening. I really have no idea. So I'm sorry, Warren. I don't know why.
My opinion, and I don't know how this works, Warren should be able to say whatever he wants in this chat.
I agree. I don't really, like, I'd say the F word. I don't know. Like the chat moderation, I'm looking over here, it's all disabled. So I have no idea.
Let the man speak.
I let him speak. I don't know. I'm so sorry. You can send your messages to me and I'll post them. So I don't know.
Merch by okay. Yeah, there we go. What's the date? June 12th? On it.
Yep.
Oh, sweet
Mac
city.
has to sell his Peerless and Reveries to get the Glens. I need a Hack and Mac Red Solo Cup. I've been a member for several months. Bro, that would be so cool. That is kind of our.
You can get the little like shot.
This.
Have you seen them?
Sweet Cindy, I hope it's a Hack and Mac thong. Naomi equals CTO. Probably CEO would be a better merch by June 12th.
Oh, yeah. All right.
I'm just going to order 50 Glens and use Andy's credit card.
Do it.
YouTube has been acting weird tonight. Okay, maybe that's it. I don't know. Like I'm going to send a screenshot to Candace so she can show Warren. My chat moderation is all disabled. I have no idea I don't know why it's doing that.
We're going to check.
All I got was a 21090 beer glass 3 years ago, says Dave V.
Oh, I have that too. I have that too.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mom. Gently massage the like button. I love gentle massages. Thank you.
Okay. What are you
Thank
that?
I like how Mr. Mom talks to me in a nice way. Mr. Mom,
Oh
do you want to be on this
gosh.
channel?
Yeah, why is Sweet Cindy?
Goodwill is a good place to find Hack and Mac merch. Good. Yeah,
That's true.
probably.
Sweet Cindy can say anything she wants. Like, I don't think she's ever been.
Yeah, look, Cindy can say it and get away with it. I mean, what? I don't understand. There's somebody. Big Brother is watching Warren. I don't know. I really don't know.
I love.
Oh well.
Hack. Right now we have 75 people.
Damn it, Diamond Dave! I'm ordering.
Yes. I just
Hack
love.
and Mac Glenn necklaces.
Oh yeah. Like these. Oh God, that's
What do you have, sir?
That's gonna knock over a shelf. We're not doing that tonight.
Yeah, don't knock anything over. I'm not trusting your shelves.
Come on, come on, y'all. Don't use bad language.
I didn't know you were going to be on family show. I really didn't. I had a special pour planned out, and I didn't know you were going to be here. And I don't know if I want to do it.
Oh wait, you didn't want me here, Hack?
I always want you here. Please stop that. No, I just didn't know if you were going to make it. And I had a special pour planned out. And now that you're here, if I pour it, I'm going to feel really bad.
Oh, really? You're going to feel bad about
I'm going to feel awful if I pour this. I'm just going to feel
bad. Which, by the way, you're announcing a new thing. Oh,
I'm going to feel so bad if I pour this, but I guess I've got to.
I thought you brought home an OFC.
No, this is a Buffalo Trace experimental 15-year weeded. Low barrel entry proof.
Oh, so I typically talk shit about those, but that sounds awesome.
Shout out to Harry for this sample, but I'm not going to feel bad because I actually tried it earlier today, and it's maybe the best product I've ever had from them. And I was sitting here, I was thinking about it, right? Like, this is 107 proof. It is a weeded Buffalo Trace mash bill, 15-year age stated. I think that the barrel entry proof for Pappy 15 is 120, and this one is 110. Harry, if you're here, correct me. But basically, I got to tell you, Mac, I had this earlier today, and oh my God. And he picked it up at the Buffalo Trace Distillery for $75.
Oh,
that little.
Wait, who did?
Harry.
Oh, Harry. What?
Oh God Almighty!
That's so nice of you, Harry, to give Hack a sample.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you come over and help.
Wait, he helped you and gave you a sample?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my God, what a saint!
I know, Harry is a saint.
Okay, well, while you're doing that,
yeah.
Let's see here. Sweet Cindy just said this.
Oh, there it is right there. 104 versus 114. Thank you for the clarification, Harry. Thank you.
Can I tell you what I did? Heck, I don't back up a lot of bottles because I drink some whiskey.
Yeah. Thank God. Do you know how many Silver Springs I have right now?
I have 4 now because
I have 6. I have 6 different Silver Springs.
But
stupid.
I'm telling you,
it's stupid.
But for the price, and I'm telling you, of all the bottles, I come in and I just rip through.
Our homeboy at Southern Collective would not like that.
Well, he's no longer there, my friend.
Oh, he's not.
I don't know if anyway. We're not going to go there because I don't want to announce someone else's
okay.
LinkedIn change. But I don't. But we love him, and I know he loves Southern Collective, and I think he has moved on to another thing, which is cool.
Oh, cool. Matthew says backing up Silver Springs is cutting into the cheesy Goldfold budget.
God, Matthew, stop. Matthew, I tell you too much.
Silver Springs is the bargain of the year. Gun show with Mac with the Silver Springs Flex. They like your gun show.
All right. Well,
you asked about the weekend, and I kind of flew over that, but I got to tell you, in terms of a grand opening for a liquor store, I don't think they could have done a better job. Like they really did a great job, and these guys, the owners, right? They have like I think it's a 3-team ownership, and all of these guys have other successful businesses. They've done other things, but they just have this passion for whiskey, and they like doing barrel picks. And they are approaching the business aspect of a liquor store from this standpoint of like, hey, all this crazy allocated, hard to find stuff. If we get it, we're going to make it available to you. Right. Like that's so it was just nuts. Like I don't know. It was just amazing.
That's awesome, man. It
Oh,
sounds
wait, as Candace says, I don't know, guys. I can say bourbon balls and make it. Warren cannot. Okay.
God.
I just
We're
need to
about
make Warren a mod, I guess. Maybe that's what it is.
Make him he should be a mod. Make him a mod. Make him whatever he wants.
Maybe they're watching him. They're watching him.
Why? Okay.
All right, I got to do this. Here we go.
Let's get some notes on that thing. I mean, come on. A relatable pour from Hack.
Okay. If caramel and oak were notes, that's what. Oh, no, seriously. No, this. You know what? One of the highlight pours that we had, and this reminds me a little bit of it, is Adam, again, owner of Gaucho's, super generous. He goes, hey, Hack, I'm bringing a half full bottle of Eagle Rare 17 to the bottle share. And he goes, I'm not expecting to leave with that bottle.
Wow.
And he's like, I want everybody. So he brought an Eagle Rare 17. I got to tell you, out of the BTAC family, that might be my favorite. Like, I really liked Eagle Rare 17. I liked it a lot. It was better than that. Do you remember we did that little baby bird sample of DEVR?
Thank you, TJ.
It was fantastic.
I also thank you, Jake. I got to try Jake's Eagle Rare 17 at the Opelika bottle share, and I was ready to hate just because you never see that bottle, and I was like, it's not going to be as good as I think. And then I tried that and I was like, oh my God, unfortunately I love it.
I'm not going to do this tonight, but I saved some of this. I saved half of this back that Harry gave me because
what? Wait, which one is this? What?
This is Pappy 15.
Okay. God.
So I had a very good year last year for my work, and I paid more than I should have for this, but I'm saving this until my son graduates college, I think. But because I want to share it with him. But I've had this pour one other time, and I thought it was just ungodly great. And people like to hate on Pappy, whatever. That's fine. Hate on it all you want. I love it. I love Pappy 10. I think it's one of my favorite pours ever. I know that some people can put it in a blind and pick Old Weller Antique, but for me, I'll take the Pappy lineup. Maybe I don't know why, but I'm just wondering how close these are. Because it's 15-year age Buffalo Trace weeded, little different barrel entry proof. I gotta think they're close, right? Proof is identical 107.
As Richie Z says, I think those who know, Pappy 15 is the one to get, right? Like I think,
that's what I've only had one pour of it in Kentucky one time. It was super late, and I don't think I did it justice, but yeah, I've got that Pappy 15 sitting back there waiting for a special occasion.
I told you my story in 2011, right? I got to go to the Van Winkle event. Anyway, I got to try them all with them.
Hey, Joe Unfiltered, welcome in. Joe Unfiltered's got a channel, got a YouTube channel, does really cool content. Check him out.
What's up, Joe? I love how Hack just went over.
I'm gonna ignore that comment. I'm just gonna ignore it. It's all right. Warren goes nuts about it. So they're thinking that Warren's problem is not censorship, but it's spell check.
That's awesome.
17 was fire. I'm with you. Oh, Ernest. Eagle Rare 17 has been a favorite BTAC overall. So what are you pouring up, Mac? What are you pouring up?
I found this last week.
Oh, the toasted. Is that one of the toasted picks?
No. So if you look, what does that say? Small batch.
Here, hold on. I'll make you big screen because I can't see.
Wait.
I'm too old.
It's not getting...
is that 2019 pick?
This is A119, which I found. It's 135 proof, 12-year age statement, and they still had it in the small batch bottle. Also, look at the wood top, which is not it's not cured, or what do you call it? Maybe call it stained. Sorry, woodworkers. What do you call it? Where it's like stained, like the other. Let's see. You see the difference?
Oh yeah, I do. Definitely do.
B525. Okay. So hack. By the way, this sample is coming to you, my friend. It should be there Tuesday. But A119 is insane. Anyway, for my Elijah Craig fans out there, what say you? Shout out Todd. I do not have C923 to go against this, but Hack, I can't wait till you try this, and we need to do an Elijah Craig night.
I kind of got a hot take, Heaven Hill take.
Okay, let's do it. Go.
I think that I like Evan Williams more than Elijah Craig.
Okay. You need to further explain yourself, because I
just think so I picked I loved Evan Williams 23, right? Shout out to the LQ group.
Shout out.
You know who you are, La Quinta group. We did a blind where they did an Evan Williams blind, and Evan Williams 12 was in there. Actually, I wasn't that embarrassed about it, but I picked Evan Williams 12 over Evan Williams 23 in a blind.
Great. Wait, over 23. I remember that. I was there.
Yeah. And I don't know, but I still love 23, and I was hyping 23, talking about how much I loved it. And I think that's what I'm going to drink next. Actually, I'm going to get it real quick. So this bottle is like one of my favorite bottles that I've got right now from Heaven Hill. And I'm not saying I like Evan Williams more than I like some of the really special stuff we've got, like the Heaven Hill 22 and like all that, but like I love Evan Williams. And yeah, so somebody here says this, Evan Williams. Oh wait, sorry. Go ahead. Jake, 10-year toasted picks blow the yearly releases away. Oh, okay.
Okay, we got to get a handle on this take, Hack. Okay. Because I love Evan Williams. I am a huge fan. Elijah Craig lately has, and this is true, double, same mash bill, Elijah Craig.
Yep. I think I know why too, but I'll let you go ahead and finish.
Let me just say maybe we should just do this thing. I don't know where the 250th bottle is and the Pegasus bottle. I think it is.
All my Elijah Craig's in the other room. I'll have to go get it. I can go get B525.
You just started something though. You just started
to do it. I think I know why in my head, but I can go get it. Do you mean to get B525? Like B525 has a shit ton more proof. This is only a 108 proofer. This Evan Williams Pegasus bottle, right? So I don't know if that's a fair matchup.
Well, it's not. So, here's the thing. Let's talk. What is Evan? Yeah, I think that's dishwasher stuff.
So like, get your memberships, Joe. Thank you so much.
Oh man, Joe,
dude, thank you.
We need a cool I think that.
I know. I need a cool you give 5 minutes. I know.
Okay, but let's stick to this because I want people to. Yeah. I think this is a good educational moment for me and for us, for those in the chat. If you know, so if you have, I'm a huge Heaven Hill fan. I think in the Hack, I think you said this. I think we both agree. Heaven Hill has had maybe the best past year from now.
I think they're my distillery of the year so far.
Yeah, and I think the Elijah Craig batches have not been great for the past 2 years.
Yep.
B525 is coming back up. I was talking about this last night, and by the way, that new Booker's batch, Hack, you got to get it.
Yeah, you're hyping that.
But I think like it's a good question where Evan Williams I think is known as the more budget like friendly Heaven Hill product, right?
Yep, I would say so. In general, I mean,
23
is not cheap, right? This bottle was 90, I think.
Yeah,
but you had to get it at the distillery. I know that like this is not an easy one.
It's also unfair because this is 135 proof 12 year, and then what do we have here, Hack, on the age statement for the Pegasus?
This is creeping up. I don't think they give it, but I think they said at the distillery it is Put Oak in 2015. I think it's 11 year.
11 year.
No, it's not quite 11. So it was barreled on 7/29/15 and bottled on 1/9/26. So it's 10 and a half, right?
So you got a 10 and a half year. These are single barrels. and 108 proof, which is a great proof.
Mama Hack, this is when you know your wife loves you. She's watching the channel.
Oh my gosh, Mama Hack, you're a saint.
These are perfect. Thank you so much.
Also,
so Mama Hack coming through. Like, not only does she travel to Gauchos all freaking weekend,
I know.
watch us deliver all this whiskey today, drive us around, but she also watches the channel and she knows, like, for me to do a side by side, she grabs me some Elijah Craig. Brother, I got to tell you, I don't know what I did to deserve this woman, but
I don't know either, man.
I'm a
You are a
really lucky man.
What? So tell me your take though. Like, why is
Yeah.
Elijah? So also,
Yeah.
you have an Elijah Craig pour your own sample coming as well, my friend. And we're going to talk about this because you might be wrong for that.
No, I think we should do a proper, like, side by side, whatever. But in general, I think Elijah Craig runs a little closer to that cinnamon backbone thing and a little more spice. And Evan Williams runs more into the caramel butterscotch family. And y'all know what I like. I like fat kid whiskey more than I like spicy. I just do.
Yeah.
And so in general, most of the time on Elijah Craig, I get more spice than I do. And I know they're the same mash bill, and you're probably think I'm an idiot, but no, I like. But the reason is I didn't know shit about Evan Williams until Tim sent me an my very first Evan Williams was Evan Williams 23. So let's start
Even
there.
like the single barrels?
No, I never had any of it.
Okay.
And so he sent me the 23. Then I got the Evan Williams 12. Then I got the Pegasus. And then today, Harry, when he came over, brought those new 250th anniversary, the higher proof bottle.
Dude.
Loved it.
Did you
loved it?
I like the 250th higher proof more than this.
Loved
I love this.
And it's a $40 bottle, and I loved it. So for me, I am going, is there anything that's $40 from Elijah Craig that I like as much as this 250th? And I can tell you right now, no.
And I think myself and the producer had the same thought the other night.
So that's why I like Evan Williams more than Elijah Craig. That's the reason.
Yeah, it's yeah.
But here I'm going to do B525. Now, I don't know that it's, but then it's an 11-year, 6-month is B525. But
yeah,
then also
but the proof
is the Liquor Zone pick, which the Liquor Zone pick is one of like lore.
So yeah, and so they were at. So by the way, Hack, we had a question here.
First thing I'm doing, I'm going to pour this. I'm going to pour this Buffalo Trace Experimental back in here because I do not want to waste this.
I know that was not. Yeah, you didn't
actually. I'm going to save it over here because that.
This is a crazy stream tonight, y'all. I hope everyone's having fun.
Yeah, we're getting wild, y'all. We're getting crazy, especially after the weekend.
Tunes 2158. Thanks for watching. I just jumped in. What's the Evan Williams Yellow Top? The Evan Williams Yellow Top is the Pegasus.
Yeah, super cool bottle.
Which was like pre-Derby, but I think it is their. Is it their Derby? It's like
it is
a Derby release.
Just a little here at Mac. I'll just explain real quick.
Yeah.
You guys look right there. You see the little horse thing, and you see the
your
little,
audio.
They can't hear me.
I'm just saying
you can't hear me. I'm sorry. So if you look at the little horseshoe, and then you look at the packet, and it's all kind of ripped open like a rat got into it. That's because we decided to open them really drunk in Kentucky. But basically, in here, there is a pin, right? And I'm going to pull the pin out so y'all can see it.
Why is it still on the?
So yeah, I haven't. So the pin is right here.
It's a cool pin.
And if this pin is a gold color, you get put into all these drawings to win prizes, and some of the prizes can be up to like $15,000. And so they only release these prior to the Derby. But then if you don't have a gold pin, then this little pin right here will get you into a bunch of different Derby events in Kentucky and stuff. And this is a special distillery only release. They happen to have it the day that we were at Evan Williams. We were there at opening. I really want to go back and do their tour though. Anyway, that's what this yellow top bottle is.
JG, well, the first half of the show was amazing.
Yeah. Oddly enough, JG, we have 80 viewers. Suck it.
I agree with Hack, Joe Unfiltered. I'm not necessarily. I hope you guys know I'm not like pushing hard against it. I'm just asking because I love me some. When Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is good, it is some of my favorite stuff, Hack, and I can't wait for you to try A119, which is unfortunately, modern Dusty level.
Yeah. So this is, I loved B525. I thought B525 was one of the best batches they'd done in a long time.
And it was close. I put them next to each other, and it's close. And by the way, Hack, did I see we're giving away a Detling tonight?
We are, sir. My boys at Gaucho's had some Detlings. This is a 60-month Detling. It is part of the giveaway tonight. Third store in Texas to get Detling, and I know it's how hard it is to get for people. And I had like a shit ton of people reach out my DMs, ask me, because I was in the store and I posted a message. I said, anybody want a Detling? And nobody responded until like 2 hours later and said, can I get it? How can I get it? How can I get it? I said, well, sorry, had to be on the spot. But so I said, you know what? I'll save one back because we'll do it for the channel, and somebody's going to get a Detling tonight.
That's awesome. They're going to get hand delivered a Detling.
Hand delivered too, in the private jet, in the Hack and Mac private jet.
All
right, do the liquor zone right now.
Heaven Hill's killing it. High average. Don't forget larceny barrel proofs. Yeah. So I heard Jason Mash and Drum talking about this too. Where
that's good though. Oh, that's good.
Which one are you drinking? Sorry,
the liquor zone one. That one's really good. I remember this one. Oh, 125 proof. Yeah, that's thick caramel. That is good though. But see, this one is. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't have an age on it. Oh, it's only 8 years old. But this is a 2021, 2022, somewhere around there, I think.
Joe, this is a great question. Do we consider 2019 Dusty now? I'm not saying Dusty. I'm saying there's a not Dusty. Sorry, I should have it's not even a modern Dusty, but there is a difference in 2019 versus now, right? I think that's what I'm like. It's not a Dusty. We need another word. What's a word, Hack? And Joe, what should we use? What's a good word for that? Like pre.
I hate. Yeah, I hate. You know what I do hate though, and this is a tangent, which I don't want to spin the chat into. I don't like it when we time things around pre and post COVID.
Yeah.
But it's funny how that happens in so many places, right? Where you, like, even in the whiskey world, people talk about stuff before 2020 in a certain way and after. But for me, I think with Elijah Craig, the C923 was like the last great batch, right? It was, there wasn't really anything pre-pandemic. There it is. I knew that was going to happen.
They've got this too.
Which no shade on Harold or anybody else, but like, I think that there's been this ramp up of production that's happened that maybe some of the quality slipped Elijah Craig.
Of course. I think we would all, I mean, their age statement went down. So the proof, I think the proof also went down. But yeah, it is, this is interesting. Wait a second.
Yeah. Oh, definitely on that B525 is good too. It's funny. It's funny that in my head, I thought a lot. I'm sorry. I thought Evan Williams was that much better than Elijah Craig. But now that I'm trying these two bangers next to it, I don't know.
Well, they're just different things. Like when I earlier on tonight, when I first was watching you guys, got here, jumped on the channel, I was like, Evan Williams 12. I'm feeling Evan Williams 12 because I want the lower, Hack, you're not wrong, where they don't have the spicy backbone. And it's like it's just a nice, it's classic bourbon. Evan Williams, the best of Evan Williams single barrel is a sweet, classic, just Kentucky bourbon. So that's what when I want that, I reach for that Evan Williams 12 or this Pegasus or now the 250. Wait, what's happening? What is that?
Jay Will, does Gaucho Spirits have online ordering? Really wanting to get that JT. Jay Will, aren't you in our hand delivery system? I think you are, sir. But no, they do not. But we are working on that.
Jay Will, is he in the Discord?
We are working on that. Get in the Discord, Jay Will. I think you're in there. But if you're not, get in there. If you're a YouTube member, you can get into the Discord. We can figure out hand delivery.
I don't know what I think. I don't know.
Crab Coach says F Jake.
I love that.
All right. So now that I've had all three next to each other, I do like Evan Williams more. And I think it's because it is It is a sweeter pour. Just
You like it more than
like
B525?
Yeah,
I think it's a mood. That's a mood thing.
probably is. I had some cream cheese stuffed jalapenos wrapped in bacon today, so maybe that's why.
Remember the Boom Elijah Craig small batch drop? Yep, that's
Yeah.
what because it still said small batch on the bottle. Yeah, beer back bourbon run.
Yeah.
And then look here, Joe. All right, we got to make some content and take some of our old bottles from 2019. I do think that 2019 might be that year, right? Where right before, especially with Elijah Craig. I wonder if when was Stagg still junior? Was that? And actually, sorry, I'm still rambling here.
No. What did you say? I'm sorry. One more time.
Okay, so let's talk about Elijah Craig. Let's talk about Stagg Jr. And then let's talk about Booker's, because I think there's a similar story in all of these.
I'm waiting for the thread. Okay.
This thread is the past couple of years of all of them have been subpar. Except we're starting to see some things change where Stagg 25D, I hear Stagg 26A, Booker's last night, I got to try the Big Easy Batch 2026 1. Elijah Craig B525, where the past 2 years were a thing of glut, right? Where let's just lower age statements, toss it out, and then where maybe we're getting back to that the good time, right? Like the good times of good age statements, quality barrels, batches. I'm hoping that's happening. I'm feeling that's happening. I hope it continues to happen. What do you think, Hack?
I think that so we were talking about this today, and it ties in, and I'm not going to give you a direct answer because I want to answer in a way that maybe is a little thought provoking.
Let's do it.
So, do we start to see? Because I was having this conversation about Buffalo Trace, and I know we're like on this crazy thread of all these different brands, but like Buffalo Trace to date, other than Stagg Jr., doesn't do a lot of barrel proof stuff.
Yep.
But you see some trends happening right now. You saw the Sazerac Rise, where you went from the 90 to the 100, 125 foolproof.
Great.
You saw the Traveler, right? Foolproof. Why are they doing these foolproof releases? Buffalo Trace. Well, maybe because they had too much whiskey, and they're like, oh, if we release it at foolproof, we can get rid of more faster and maybe draw attention.
Yeah.
And you look at some other brands like, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. You look at like, Heaven Hill 22. You look at these other really kind of super special, crazy releases.
Yeah.
Do we start to see, other than the Stagg brand, whether it's Stagg Jr. or GTS, Buffalo Trace start to think about, man, we could actually get rid of more whiskey if we released more things that, at barrel proof? And I don't know, but here's my thought is there is a thread that you're talking about between the value, but also the proof. And then, but I think for me as a whiskey buyer, I'm not a guy that is always seeking the highest proof. I'm seeking what I like the most.
Yeah.
And for me, that 250th bottle that Harry brought over today at $40, 117 proof, whatever it was.
117, baby.
I like that is amazing value. That is amazing value, but it's also really good. And if I was just like trying to get someone to get into Evan Williams, I would love to hand them that and say, try this, right?
Yeah. And for the whiskey tubers that watch all the whiskey tube, Bruzel just released his Denver video, and that's what I just had up here. Hack, I forget what it said. Let's see. Sorry, but thank you, Candace. Anyway, sorry I lost it. Denver. Oh yeah, here it is. Hack. Maybe why all the Weller single barrel was available in Colorado. So like this is a thing, and so and also Beam Claremont shutting down production. Like I think we're getting into that golden era thing again here, and I think it's a good time to like whiskey. in America.
We are going to enter into the next 3 years, maybe 4. And this is my prediction, not Hackstradamus stuff.
Hackstradamus.
I think the next 3 to 4 years is the golden age of whiskey. I think we're going to get access to stuff we didn't normally get. You're going to see some different approaches by whiskey brands that thought that they didn't have to do certain things, and you don't have to settle anymore. And I think if we are patient and you wait, and I know that I'm a little insensitive because Texas, right? Like we get access to a lot of stuff that people don't get, but I travel all over. I travel all over the country, and I'm starting to see more and more whiskey that you didn't see before. But I think you don't have to, especially as a buyer, like chasing the rainbow and all that. Like I just would beg you, be patient, because I think you're going to see, like, I know Weller single barrel, and I saw that our guy Joe Unfiltered posted that just a minute ago about Colorado, and I saw those pictures here in Texas. You know, the Gauchos drop I was just at, they had 5 or 6 cases of it.
Oh, single barrel?
Yeah, Weller single barrel. They're selling it for $70, 67, I think, something like that.
Yeah, which you never used to see that.
Yeah. And on secondary, it's fallen to like 200, where it used to be like 600. So guys, I think we're seeing like the golden age of whiskey. I think it's going to be a great time to be in the whiskey hobby. And yeah, I don't know. I just think, especially with all the Buffalo Trace stuff.
For drinkers. I love, like, for flippers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah. I'm wondering about people that were bunkered up on a lot of this shit and they're trying to sell it. I'm like, how much money are they going to lose? Because they walk into a liquor store and they're like, oh, I'm going to buy this Weller single barrel for 400 and flip it for 5 and make 100. Well, not now.
Oh no. Welcome in, Terry.
Can't say I'm sad.
We're just getting started, Terry.
Can't say I'm sad. Anyway, I don't know how we got on that tangent, but
it's a good. I think this is what I love to talk about, my nerddom, and I hope everyone is thinking of this, because I you know, and it would be great to hear regionally. I would love in the chat, like, let me know regionally what you're seeing, and I think Buffalo Trace is that sort of like heartbeat of what's happening. Are you seeing more of that stuff in your area?
Right.
The Eagle Rare 12. I mentioned this in the chat the other day.
I have a theory on this.
What happened? Because that was first of all, Texas got all of it. So
yeah, and I know why, actually, but
okay, well, I will finish with this thought, and then I would love to hear what you're
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm being a dick.
No, you're not at all. But like that product for that price, and please tell me what MSRP was. Bring it, give it to me. Oh, what are they doing, Hack? Tell me what happened.
So oddly enough, and I don't understand why they did this, Georgia forever was home base for Eagle Rare. Like Eagle Rare 10 in Georgia was everywhere. But for some reason, they said, oh, we're going to use Texas as our test market. And I know this because I talked to some of the folks at Rep and that kind of stuff here around Texas, and some of the folks at Specs. And so, so they said, we're going to flood the Texas market with, specifically Houston too, with a shit ton of Eagle Rare 12. We got a Specs email that basically told you to go there at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. And they just, and I want to say, guys, my Houston basement builders, if y'all are still watching, I think it was $70 for Eagle Rare 12. I think that's what we paid. And then the big Houston Specs drop, not trying to promote my video or whatever, but when when I did the bourbon drop thing, they had like a whole fucking pallet of it. They had Eagle Rare. Well, they dumped it all in Texas because they wanted to see what would happen to the Eagle Rare 10 sales. Yeah. And what happened? Nobody bought it. So here's which sounds dumb, right? But so my professional job is I am a vice president of commercial strategy. So I have to know consumer habits, marketing, sales. Like I don't know, like I'm not, most of you guys probably think I'm a dumb redneck, but truth is like, I understand that a little bit. And so what they were doing is they were trying to test the market to see what would happen. Well, they saw what would happen. So now they're like, holy shit, we cannot push Eagle Rare 12 out to the market until we run through our Eagle Rare 10. So if you go to these different states, you are seeing Eagle Rare 10 more and more and more and more because these distributors are going, oh shit, we got to get rid of this but I don't know how long the tail is on the production for Buffalo Trace to continue to set on the Eagle Rare 12 on the back end.
Yeah, like
So
how
that's
much
what happened.
How much did they bottle?
And how many viewers did we lose where I talk commercial strategy?
It went much 20? Higher. We're 85.
Oh, it's because we're talking about Buffalo Trace. Yeah.
But I think that, but that is a good, I don't know. I feel like, right? Like Buffalo Trace is the, I called it the heartbeat. There's other, it's just like, that's the thing where you can tell what's happening in the secondary market in your local stores. Yeah. But the Eagle Rare 12 was just a very interesting product to me from being on the East Coast, which we very rarely saw.
Is it secondary at like 200 there?
Yeah, 250? It's 250.
It's not worth that, y'all.
No, it's not. It's not worth it. I think Matthew said 60 out the door in Texas, which 60,
60, not 70. Okay.
60 all day for that. If you just want a nice little classic bourbon, 12-year age statement. And what's the proof? Was the proof 100 on that, or did it go?
No, they bumped it up a little bit. They bumped it to 94.
Oh, sorry, 94. I forget. Anyway, whatever.
They bumped it to So no. They bumped it to 98. I'm sorry, 98.
Which, by the way, I had that bottle.
95. I'm so sorry. My glasses, I cannot see. 95.
For the person that came to my holiday party in Washington D.C. and took my bottle, I'm hurt. But I hope you're enjoying it. Anyway, someone stole my bottle hack. Anyway, I hope they're enjoying it. Yeah. Anyway, hack. I think I'm with you. Like we're coming on to, I
need to get to the spins and stuff. We need to wrap it up. It's coming on in 2 hours. I think
people are loving it.
But this was fun. Mac, I don't think we have any guests scheduled next week. I think it's just going to be a hangout. If you want to continue some of this discussion kind of stuff, we can
call it a family show.
Yeah, we can do a family show. I don't know, like if y'all want to do a one more pour in the Discord, we can. I've got some giveaways I need to get to. So if y'all want to get in on the super chats now, I'm gonna give you, I don't know, 10 more minutes.
I have an idea, hack.
What do you want to do?
We have a lot of people still watching, which thank you. And I think I would love to hear what you guys, if there's something you'd like to hear or for us to drink, let us know. Hack, maybe we do this and then we talk about for future, because I know you've had a long weekend. I have too. Next weekend, we'll do the one more pour in the Discord. But for those who aren't, how do they join? How do they get in the Discord, hack?
Yeah. So it's not that complicated, but when I talk about it, it sounds complicated.
It's complicated for me, hack.
We don't do Patreon, y'all. So if you're new here, we do not have a Patreon because I don't like Patreon and I don't like what they do. I don't like what they did to some content creators. And I just generally anyway, it's my own thing. So YouTube has memberships and everybody's like, yeah, but they take part of your money. I don't care because I'm not trying to make money. Our memberships are $4 and $6. So that's what it costs you a month. And then that membership, there are membership specific posts. So a lot of people, they might just look at the videos, but there's actually something called posts. So if you go over to the post and then scroll to the right and you go down, there's a few links. One of those links will get you an invite to our Discord once you're a member. And then also once you're a member in our Discord, there's all kind of stuff we talk about. Discord's kind of where we live, honestly. Like Mac and I will jump in there every few nights and just have some pours and hang out. And I know some people with technology, whatever, it's not that hard. Like I'm 50 something years old and I can do it. Like it's not that hard
for me.
It's kind of hard for you.
Once you get it, you're good.
Yeah. So once you're in there and in our Discord, you'll find out, like our drops and all that. But we do tiered drops. So like the folks that have been with us the longest, that's 70% of the algorithm basically. And then 30% is what tier, if you're a 4 or 6, but most of the weight is like how long you've been hanging with us. And then, so we have 3 different tiers. So we do barrel drops. So we'll go tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. What you got over there? I'm
just going to sip this for my pour here.
So, How much are you going to pay for a cheesy gold foil? I want to know.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be
Yep.
honest.
Yep.
And let's talk about this. Let's be honest about Wild Turkey Austin Nichols Archives gold foil. Did I say it all right, guys? Did I say it, Hack? Is that the name?
I don't know. People are using the ANA, and I couldn't figure out that.
I'm trying to get an MSRP. I'm waiting for this reserve bar, which is going to be a fight. I love Wild Turkey, but I don't want to. Anyway, when we talk about price and budget, everyone has their own price and budget, and I think we all, in different times of our lives, have different budget and price. And I'm very thankful now to that I'm able to shell some money out for some whiskey. And who knows, maybe tomorrow, Hack, I'm not able to. Right? Like this could all go. I'm very thankful for where I'm at now. I've been there before where I did not have that, so I think we're all there. I don't want to do the secondary thing, but I need this bottle.
Thank you, John. Austin Nichols Archive. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
I don't know why I
Do you
couldn't
really
put
want
that
me to
together, but now it makes total sense, and I feel like an idiot. Thank you, John. Everybody wants a tequila show, by the way. Cindy, I want to do one
to your question with me.
Sorry.
No. Do you want me to answer that or no?
Yes, please.
It's tough.
JD, what is Mac willing to do for a cheesy gold foil?
Because I don't want to give the flippers power.
I know, but I think what you need to do, you need to wait and see what happens in the Houston market. It hasn't hit the Houston market yet. You have a lot of connections here.
No. I know, but like I think
Be a little patient. There are people actually that love you and will help you here.
I know. Well, I know, and it's so nice. Like, but like, the most I've ever spent for a bottle is $600, and that's Jack Daniel's 14 batch 1.
Yeah,
and I love that bottle, but it was not worth that. I don't think there's anything worth over 300. Yeah. You know,
the most I've ever spent was that Pappy 15, and I'm not proud of what I spent for it.
But but there's different things, and I'm still looking for my birth year Austin Nichols, right? Like we have different things, we have different goals. But like I'm gonna be honest, like I'm gonna send. I'll tell y'all. What I don't like is like other whiskey tubers that get this bottle and they're like slapping it on the table or showing it, and they're not talking about price. I think I would pay up to 800, which is insane. And I'm like, I don't have kids. I don't have kids. I have a good job.
You don't have to explain yourself, brother. Like
what?
You've got the means.
Yeah.
You've got the, like, I think in some ways people want to shame people for what they're going to spend, but at the end of the day, you are the huge Wild Turkey fan.
Yeah.
You love the gold foils that you've tried, the older stuff. You love look at what you're drinking right now. Like,
yeah.
I think, you know what, Mac, do you, brother? And don't.
I know. But like, I don't
just as much as people like to hate on the flippers, don't hate on the people that will spend money. Like just the number one practice that we could all do is not tell other people how to spend their money.
Yeah.
It's theirs.
Yeah. And
if they don't want to spend it, don't. If you do.
Yeah. But be generous. Be generous. Like
be generous. Be kind.
If you have it, share it. And I try to do that, Hack. Like
that's like our homeboy Matthew. He went out and got one on secondary, and I'm not going to rag on him for it, but you know what? He's giving samples to people,
Exactly. And so anyway, but I think that's the number, which is crazy.
I do want to answer this. Dollar Bill, do you think it'll be on Specs Vault? I don't know. I'm nervous. The reason I'm nervous is because, well, this is my first year really being high tier Specs Vault because of how much I bought for me and a lot of other people at the drop in December. But Jack 14 didn't make it to my level, and I'm pretty high level. So it just depends. I heard rumors that the allocation to Texas was not that much. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm praying for that. I'm praying that it makes it, but
JJ, wait, here we go. All right. Warren's back. Mac willing to cash in the lobbyist. I am not a lobbyist.
Just so shit. Kevin got one. Congratulations, Kevin. That's awesome. And I'm so glad that you
That's
keeping
awesome.
it and opening in it. And Jake says 1400 should drop.
Yeah, not doing that.
Uh,
Not doing that.
well, I don't think that's an offensive take. It's probably the truth.
Of course, yeah.
It's a marketing ploy to cash in. I don't necessarily disagree with that, honestly.
You know what we should do sometime, Hack? Like, we should call it like the heartbreak blind, where we put our favorite bottles against like MGP of like 10 years.
Knowing that I'm going to pick Nashville Buttercake.
Exactly. And not that we're trying to sell that, because that's gonna anyway. But
I
like,
don't need to sell it. I know it's going to do great.
which
But
have you
for
made,
bourbon enthusiasts, you don't know how much you're going to pay until it's in front of you. You can set a limit. This is so true.
yeah, it's all different. And like, let people do like, but just don't be that person that
Yeah,
just
for
flips
sure.
it immediately in the Wild Turkey parking lot. Like, that's bad.
For sure. Hey, I got something new we're going to do tonight, by the way. And Terry Powers, thank you for the super chat. Cheesy will not be wasted. Just saying, yeah, no, definitely.
This is so good, by the way. Sorry.
Mac, tonight we have something new that we're going to do.
See it?
And I'm going to add it to the screen as soon as I figure that out real quick. Hold on. We are going to do something called the Whiskey Wheel of Fate.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Doesn't that even like kind of sound cool?
Yeah, it gives me an old fashioned
So I have these new bottles.
Dude, I have a lot of those too.
Oh, we can do this together. So
Okay.
I need to get rid of a bunch of whiskey because I have too much. And so this is a 250 milliliter
To share and hand deliver. Yeah.
And so tonight I put 12 different whiskeys on the Whiskey Wheel of Fate, and one of them is Field of Dreams. So 4 people tonight, 4 winners of our super chat are going to get to go into the Whiskey Wheel of Fate, and somebody could leave there with Field of Dreams.
Wait. How many winners?
4.
This is getting crazy.
So I'm doing 4 of these, but someone could take my Field of Dreams, which would not make me unhappy. It would be actually a dream for me.
Yo, my guy here just packed.
So what we got to do when we do the Whiskey Wheel of Fate, we put 1 shitter in there.
I love it.
And then the rest can be hitters. And then
Hack, that's a great idea.
Anyway, you know me. I know. Dumb
John
shit.
Hey, Hack, John has a question. Let me just,
I'm so far behind on chat. I'm sorry.
I'm curious about your opinion as a rare breed. I have an open one that I'm hesitant as a herd seller. I love the regular.
Yeah, get into it.
So this is the 112 rare breed, and I think this is. I'm sorry, I don't have the year off the top of my head. This is the bottle. I do love this. I think I love the history about it. If you go on, gosh, if you go on, God, how am I forgetting? Not rare breed, no, rare bird. God, sorry, it's been a long week.
Remember David Jennings Rare Bird? That's okay.
If you go rare bird, he does such a great job with these older rare breeds. And the 112 proofs, I think, were not the more stellar for him. I really love this. I love turkey. I am not blown away necessarily. I don't regret my purchase. I think I got this for $250, which is a lot of money for this. Though I've blinded this with the modern rare breed. I like this better than the modern rare breed. There's a viscosity here that I really love that's lost. I mean, I think rare breed still to this day is one of the best buys you can do. But yeah, I wouldn't chase the 112.8 proof and spend too much money, but it's great. I love it.
It's a beautiful kit though. I like the packaging.
Right? Beautiful.
Terry, I'm sorry. I know I told you I was going to send an email out, but me and the boys today, we were hand delivering a bunch of bottles here at the house. Kind of time got away from me. Then I had to set up the stream, but I promise I'll get an email out tomorrow on Southern Collective. All the drop information I can put in the Discord too, so y'all have access to it. So you know the times, the tiers, but it's going to be June 3rd. It'll be the afternoon. I'll tell you right now, I think we're going to start at 4 Eastern, 5, 6. So it'll go 4, 5, 6. And then after that, it'll be open season. I think is what we're doing. I'm working with Jay on bottle counts. I'm not ready to announce the final total yet because we're working on what the inventory is. And if not everyone can get a bottle this drop. I'm going to apologize in advance because we did not buy as much whiskey as we're just being very cautious. So, anyway,
you guys have been awesome. We are, I think one of the things we don't want to do is we buy too much. We're not here to do like hack. I think we're not here to be a pick channel. Like if we
no,
find,
that's really not what we do.
but if we find good
Maybe
whiskey,
4 picks a year, maybe 4 a year. And that's something I do. Candace, I would love to do that, by the way. Blind samples. That would be awesome because Mac is so good at blinds. So now listen, so here's the thing I want to say too is
oh my God.
after this drop, we're probably not going to pick another whiskey until August or September. So you're looking at after this, there won't be another drop unless something kind of crazy happens and something comes up. So we are not going to beat you guys up with drops. We're going to do 3 or 4 a year, and that's it, and probably 1 or 2 bottles a drop, and that's. But honestly, all I want to do. I don't want to be a drop channel. There's a lot of them that do way better than us that I would love for y'all to get to support and do. When we do it, we want it to be special, which I think we did a good job with these Southern Collectives. I really do.
Which, like, I mean, what's our membership hack? 3? How much is it to be a member here? 3 and
I'm sorry, $4.
4 and 8.
4 and 6.
4 and 6. So, we don't want to. Like that. It's not about the picks here. At the same time, we are just lucky to be able to pick, and if we do.
Is the shitter going to be JD 14 1 week? The slander from Matthew.
Matthew knows how to.
Brian Callen, test my luck. 2 more days, so I'll turn 40. Oh, well, happy early birthday, sir.
What are you doing, Brian? What are you doing for your 40th?
When you run out of Field of Dreams, I got you covered for that spot on the wheel. Weird whiskey. All right, good.
Hey, I've got a couple other bottles we can throw in there, Hack.
If I win it, it'll probably be Field of Dreams. I'm going to apologize if you do. Don't think I'm going to give you another chance. I am sending that to you because I need rid of that shit.
Part of the fate, right? I love this.
The whiskey wheel of fate. Terry Powers, I thought so. Just double checking. Hack, thank you. Yeah, sorry, Terry. We got busy this afternoon. Tim, yep. Cheers.
I have killed this bottle, Hack.
John, yeah. So they are not doing no more Silver Springs. They are doing. I put it in the other room. They're doing something new now, which I have one of from our friends over at Chattahoochee, which is the Golden Age. They're doing Golden Age, so that is super cool.
Which I don't. Okay, can I ask this question? Can I ask a question first?
Always. This is your channel, sir.
This is my channel. Thank you. It is my channel. Just what have
I'm riding your coattails, sir.
Mac. So God, it's been a weekend. Hack. That's your name. My name is Mac.
Yes.
Todd, I can't get mad at you anymore when you mess this up. What do you have the most bunkered of? And I want the chat. Be honest, chat. What do you have the most bunkered in your? And Ed, tomorrow you better comment on this. What do you have the most bunkered of the bottles? Hack, go.
So when you say bunkered, are you talking about backups or just of a certain brand?
Backups. What do you have of the same bottle backups the most of?
You know what, Mac? I don't think I have anything backed up.
You don't have one backup.
Do you consider Nancy picks like different months backups?
No, it has to be the same one. You have no backup of anything. You said Silver Springs. You had.
Yeah, but they're all different picks.
Oh, okay. No, okay. So I think that counts as a backup. Matthew, you need to answer this.
Honest to God, I stopped doing that a year and a half ago.
Yeah, but I
really don't. I don't. It's very, very rare that I get something I got to buy a backup of that. Just because the way that we do the channel and stuff, it's like, I don't.
We have a lot of.
Yeah. You're always wanting to try new stuff. You're always wanting to like. No.
Okay.
I really don't. I don't have backups of stuff. Do you?
Okay. I do. Oh, I'm going to tell you what it is, but hold on. We've got some awesome. Did we get? Okay. Terry, thank you. Did we get these, Hack? We got.
Yeah, I got all the super chats. I think we're the
Awesome.
next super chat is C Stingray, early 10-year anniversary gift. Oh,
Richie Z, you're the man. And by the way, Richie Z is the goated whiskey tube watcher, commenter. Richie Z, the fact you watch us means a lot. Much love,
he
my friend.
is. The fact he supports us at all.
It means a lot. And then hold on. Silver Springs is supposedly out of barrel picks, which is
They
why
are.
I'm about to make my announcement in a second. I think Weird Whiskey will have way better. I don't know what that means, Pythos.
Oh, the Field of Dreams.
Oh, there we go.
No, Weird Whiskey wants to put a shitty whiskey in there. I know what he wants to do.
Corey
You
Jean.
have to have one shitty whiskey on the nightmare wheel. Yeah.
Can't wait for all the Carolina Oak. You're gonna get some Carolina Oak, Corey Jean.
I will tell you this, Mac. If we don't get to this wheel soon, I'm not doing one more pour in Discord.
Well, I think maybe this. Let's just. Yeah, this is the one more pour. Hack.
Okay. Okay.
Because if that's okay with the crew, and then next week we'll.
Yeah.
Because we still have a lot of people on here, and
It's been a long weekend.
yeah, if that's cool with everyone. So Hack, by the way, the if you need the wheel is rolling.
Yeah. Yep, I got it. I'm ready. All I do is load it. I'm gonna go ahead.
But let me.
But I have to announce real quick. We are William Hall 2 for Richie Z. If William Hall, if you win, we'll give it to him. I'm gonna go ahead and no more super chats, everybody. We're closing.
No more super chats. Cutting it out. But let me go with this.
But I do want to say this. We have had a shit ton of these tonight, and I want to say thank you to everybody for supporting us. And I work my ass off for this channel. I do a lot.
Yes, you
and
do.
it's not because I want to be the most popular or anything. It's because I love you guys. I don't want to do things for y'all.
It's so true.
And we might have hauled back roughly 170 something bottles from Troop, Texas that we're going to hand deliver because I want to get whiskey in the hands of the people that really will enjoy it. And I love you guys, and that's why we do it. And because you guys have been so kind and generous to us by doing these super chats and all this, I just want to keep finding ways to help you guys, and anyway, that's the truth.
Well, Hack, you are, I consider the hardest working man in whiskey, and I am just proud to be a part of this. And thank you, Hack.
I wouldn't do it without you, though. You keep saying I would not do it without you, sir.
I know. And I mean, I think we do have we got a real friendship here, and we love the whiskey family, and that's what it's about.
We do.
We love the family.
I do need one more pour if we're doing it here.
Let's do it. Well, I had a bunker question. I'm about to go through that. So why don't you grab something that you might have bunkered more than others?
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm going to roll through these comments here. And by the way, Brian Callahan, JD10 and Pappy 13, he's opening the Pappy 13 rye with his buddies. Brian, cheers to you. That is awesome. What's up, Gold Doctor?
I just don't have anything.
Thank you. Jay Will, Russell's 13 2025 batch. That one was crazy for me. Hack, while you're watching, while you're looking,
I want to do tonight. It's just a mood thing, and it's not bunkered at all. And I know your theme here, but I just want to do this right now.
Do it. You do you, buddy.
And it's in honor of our friend because she retired this last week from Magnus.
Yeah.
I want to do Tanager.
That's got to be. That's got to be mine too. While you're doing that, I'm going to do that. But while you're pouring that, I need to answer Jay Will.
Tanager is going to be my last pour of the night in honor of Nancy retiring from Magnus.
But I'm going to go to my question too, Hack. Don't let me forget this.
Okay, go ahead.
You pour that. The Russell's 13 Spring 2025 batch opened up really well. At first, Jay Will, I was really bummed out. It opened up really well. Some people really love it. For me, it was great. It was not worth even MSRP to me. I know that's tough to hear, but that's me. Silver String. Okay. This is my most bunkered. Besides, it's tied. This and Wild Turkey 70th. I have 4 of each. 107 for Devil. That's solid. Thomas H. Handy by accident by Jake. GTS 25. Harold with a casual GTS 25 is his like most backed up bottle.
Harold.
You got
Harold.
Weller 107. Plead the fifth. Matthew, you have to answer this. Individual bottles, 2023 Knob Pick Distillery. Yeah, I like some Knob Creek. I like some Knob Creek single barrels.
I do too, but I love. I mean, you might have what 7 of them or something.
Yeah, Mac not knowing price is surprise. I mean, come on. Weller 107, a lot of 107s. My guy Matthew, Russell's 15 and Beacon. Dear Lord, Terry, you might win.
The wheel's loaded, sir.
I'm going to go through the. Is it okay if we go through the
Yeah.
chat? Early times ball and bomb black caps. Dave, solid. 250th. Yeah, that 250th Corey Jean is so great. Knob Creek cast strength 7. Big boy, you and me. If you haven't watched my awesome 45-minute video that is painstaking while I drink a lot of Knob Creek cast strength single barrels, you should watch it. It is terrible and great. All right. Vapors Fork Irving. I like. Sea Stingray. All right. Sorry, did we get this? Hack, did you get this one? Or is
Yeah,
this
we got it, sir. We did.
All right, I'm gonna roll through this and then oh my gosh. Y'all are killing it. Pump with the 107. Weller foolproof. I'm gonna go through these. Yeah, the 250th. I'm telling you, if you get the Evan Williams 250th 117 proof,
This is too good.
Kinda
New hour and 30-minute blind coming soon from Mac and Big Boy.
I love it.
So good.
Look at it. Oh, that's awesome, Candace. All right, here we go. People rolling through JD Hero. Oh, wow. JD Heroes. That wow. That's awesome. And
My Jack Daniel's shelf is getting out of control.
And y'all deserve that. Davey Black Caps. Here we go. Backups. Yeah, I mean backups. It's like, come on. But at the same time, 5 Star Hill Farms.
What the? Oh my god!
Oh my god! Wait, Russell's 10 LME Joe. You are a real one.
Oh.
You are a real one. Much love, Richie. Restart. 2 for Richie Z. Okay. I'm gonna keep rolling through because I think Hack. I mean, Hack.
Okay.
You have, yeah.
I'm sorry, I just don't have back. Like, it was a great question. I just don't do that.
My backup. I think I just said it. Anyway, so it's I have 4 of these, and then I have 4 of Wild Turkey 70ths. Jimmy. So, Hack. What is your? Oh wait, I'm doing this with you.
Are you going to do Tantra with me? No, this
Yeah.
is
And
cheers
then-
to Nancy. Incredible career. Hanging up for Magnus, but I know I probably should have done a Magnus, but I don't know. I was feeling Tanager. I wanted to close the night with it. And here's what's crazy. After all those pours, everything we've had, it's still amazing.
Look at this box.
It's so beautiful.
I mean, and then congrats, Nancy, for the work that you did with Magnus. Like, it's just incredible.
Andy says, no wonder I can't find any damn style forms. Night 107 for me.
107 solid, y'all. For those that have bunkered it, do you have a pick with the non-chill filter? Love to hear your thoughts too. But
I think in terms of the most of any one brand that I have, it's still Austin, probably. Yeah. For
Really?
sure. Because I keep, and I just picked up all the still Austins from our friends, and that's one of the ones we're going to give away tonight from our friends at Gauchos. And I just, I have all the red corns, I have the blue corn, I have the Tanagers, I have 10 different Nancy picks right now. So probably for me, if you just were like, hey, backups, it's like I'm backing up a bunch of still Austin.
Which is awesome. I think, well, I don't know. Does Reveries count as a backup?
I mean, if you just, if you just probably not backups, but like how much of a one brand?
Yeah. It's a great question, but can we just say really something about Nancy tonight, Hack? And I'll let you.
Sure.
I'll let you.
Sure.
I'll let you do that because she left a legacy with Magnus and has been great to us. But take it over. Take it over. Man.
No, I just the thing I want to say is like, like we are nobodies in the whiskey world, and she's shown us so much love, and she spent those 3 hours with us on stream, and she jumps on all these different channels and spends time, and she's just an incredible human being. But I think the thing is that for me, there's no one that is better for the whiskey community because she's so giving of her time,
Yes.
so generous, but like she is royalty.
Cheers.
And so cheers to Nancy and to Tanager for our one more pour tonight. We do a thing, y'all, if you're new here, where we have one last pour of the night. It's always got to be something special. And I don't know, I was feeling this tonight. I'm totally off script, just whatever. But cheers, Mac. Love you.
Hey, much love, man. This is great. Oh man. And even after all the pours, this thing still
it kills it. It kills it. Like you can have here, there are a few pours like this, and here we go on another tangent, but like there are certain pours that hold up. Like when you've had a long night and you've done a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Beacon for me 100% does that. Like this does this. Like there's certain pours that they just hold up.
For 107 proof, my friend, I just had 230, 120, and this thing is still killing it. And it just shows Nancy's genius. And
Yep.
the fact what she brought to Magnus was awesome. And I hope she is gonna, I assume, and I don't know, Hack, if you've heard, but like, is she gonna lean more into Still Austin? I assume.
No, I mean, I think there's a lot of overplay on this, like, because the way the announcement was put out, I need to be careful here with what I say.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So we don't. I'm just
we've
saying
had
a lot
private
of
conversations that I want to be respectful of, and she's been preparing Will for a long time to become the master distiller at Joseph Magnus. So this was always the plan.
Yeah. You're right.
I think that what she decides to do in the future, she's got some collaborations she's doing with some Indian whiskey stuff. She's doing some really super interesting things, but I don't, I think Still Austin, she's not retiring from the whiskey world, right?
No,
it's just that she was preparing to step out of Magnus for a long time. And then the way the announcement came out, it kind of sounded like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think that
some channels went overboard.
Yeah. On how it was reported and how it was talked about, this was kind of the plan. So it wasn't like a big shock or surprise to people that know Nancy and know where she was going and what was happening. But also these batches, and this is an important part for you guys that love the whiskey she makes. And I've said it a million times, but batch 492 and up, all these Star Wars batches, that's her final stamp on the brand. And I have a 515 that she calls Return of the Jelly that is blackberry jam preserve. Fantastic. So like it's great. It's so good. And so, yeah, get these later batches, hold on to them, look for them, 492 and up. But anyway,
and also
cheers to Nancy. And anyway, I probably talked too long there.
But also let's be excited about the future of Magnus because of what Nancy has done there and is excited for the future, right? We're not done. Yeah.
So the Gauchos boys asked me, goes like, hey, before Nancy leaves this year, can we get up and run up to Magnus and do a single barrel pick? And I said, absolutely. And so there's things in the works where we may do a Magnus single barrel pick coming to Gauchos. And y'all that are in the Discord, that means I'll hand deliver you one. So we'll figure it out. All right. So anyway, let's spin the wheel.
Let's spin.
Shall we?
Let's do it.
Shall we? This has been an awesome night, man. I've had fun.
Great.
Tonight was fun.
Dude, I'm so glad I got to jump on and
I'm so glad you did too.
Michael was so great.
I really like him a lot.
He's so great.
I need to add. I had the wrong one added. I need to add the other one. Just one sec, Matt.
Yeah, no, I can roll whatever you.
Just a half second here.
But yeah, wow. It's just first of all, thank you, Hack, for this Tanager, but it is already halfway.
I know mine is too. Mine's a little more than halfway. And we got to make it to December, so we got to take it easy on these. Because
also the crazy, like the top, like the broken, like the the eggs. Oh my, the attention to detail, which I'm a turkey guy, but oh my God, nothing beats the Tanager packaging. Nothing beats Tanager packaging.
I don't know why I'm having such a hard time here. There it is. Okay. Sorry, y'all.
Is that everyone?
This is everyone. Everybody's
That's a
loaded.
lot of people. Y'all are,
Yeah, the super chats went crazy tonight.
because we gave it
So,
Detling away.
it could be because of the Detling. It could be because of the whiskey Wheel of Fate. I don't know.
Seth, we're hand delivering this, Seth. Don't
Could be from the Still Austin bourbon, but I'm going to spin this. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to give away the Still Austin bourbon. And here, I'll be able to pull it up really fast. This is the Still Austin bourbon that I went and helped pick. And actually, speaking of Nancy, she helped us curate this one from afar. But this one is 122 proof, so it's a little higher proof. But look at the color on that; it's a 7.5-year bourbon. A lot of you guys that are in our Discord just got this, but I got some extras from our boys at Gauchos, so we're going to throw it in the wheel. So first thing we're going to do, Mac, we're going to spin for that one.
Let's roll 7 on that.
7. Okay.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good luck to everybody.
That's awesome, man. It seems like such an awesome weekend. The Gauchos guys are just the coolest.
I'm so lucky to be partnering with those dudes. Like, they are so good to us. Like, I'm very lucky.
But like partner, it's not like we're getting like it, I mean, they're very nice to give us like and send us those bottles, but like that's just who that like they could have picked a much larger whiskey too.
I know. I know. They really could have. And they still can, you know, like you never know. Like
you guys could.
What'll be interesting is like as they grow, how much of the other whiskey tubers are going to try to run down there, and which, okay, fine. But they've been really cool to me. And I whatever they need to do for their store, I support it. Poor Decisions. Let's go. I love that those guys wore that. Brandon and Mary, love those guys. Hey, by the way, Mac, I was emailing with Brandon and Mary. I want to have them on the channel.
That's great. Let's do it.
They, Brandon and Mary, they're running around 400 subs or so. They're trying to do a push to get to 500.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm going to bring them on, and we're going to try to help, you know, like, remember how 21090 helped us?
Yeah.
So let's help another channel.
Of course, even though we're small, like, yeah, it's all.
I know we're not that big, but we can help, right?
We can help. And like y'all follow them. Yeah, drop it in the chat. Drop in the chat.
Follow Poor Decisions, Perry, Brandon, and Mary. They do some fun streams, and really, they're the nicest couple in whiskey. 100%.
That's awesome. We love them.
Congratulations to those guys. All right, so next up, this is going to be for the Detling, sir.
Oh man, which is hard to find these days. Are you going to shuffle?
Yeah. How many times?
Let's shuffle. Let's just do 3, just to kind of throw it off.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right, boom.
Good luck on the Detling. I got to meet the Detling rep, and he was super cool. And I got to try something that I probably shouldn't talk about, but it was one of the oldest Detlings they've ever made. It was incredible. It was like deep, rich, like espresso, crazy good.
It's crazy, man. Like with the what Detling gets in those bottles.
Oh, Warren, nicest couple that have a channel. I should have said that. I should have said that.
What we got? This channel, this wheel is just so
Davey, maybe?
Davey?
Oh, it could be the referee.
No,
Dave V.
Dave
V with the Detling. I like that because I don't feel like Dave V. I know Dave V has a lot of different whiskey. I don't know if he has a lot of
Detling. That's awesome. Dave, cheers, buddy. That is awesome. That's awesome.
Just writing these down, so I got them. Okay. So the next, so the next 4 wheel spins.
Oh God.
And I'm gonna spin 4 times, and we'll get to enter into the Whiskey of Fate. So here's what I'm gonna do, just because I don't want to make it last long. I'm gonna close. This is gonna be like 20-second spins. We'll do shorter spins, okay? But these next 4 folks will get to go to the Whiskey Wheel of Fate. So first up in the Whiskey Wheel of Fate,
they don't win. They win a entry into the Whiskey Wheel.
They do. So I got to do another wheel after this. This is why it takes a little longer, Matt.
Oh, good.
This is why I was trying to get to the wheel.
I got it. All right, rolling.
So this is
the first entry into the Goblet of Fire.
Daniel Hooper. You will be entry number 1 on the Whiskey Wheel of Fate. So I got to remove all instances of Daniel. And then we're
Remove
gonna
all
do it
instances.
again.
Avada Kedavra. Anyone getting my references? All right.
Buffalo Bourbon. I will win the Field of Dreams. You do not want to win that, sir. That is the Field of Nightmares, sir. Next up, Jay Will.
Oh man.
Jay Will, you're the next contestant on
Here we go.
Whiskey
We got
Wheel
two
of
more.
Fate. I'm going to remove all instances, and we're going to spin that one.
Here we
We got
go.
two more
Corey Jean knows.
contestants. These are contestants, is what these
Corey
are.
Jean knows some Harry Potter lore. Here we go. We got
Mac Potter.
I love me some Harry Potter, man.
Man, I remember watching all his movies back to back with my son.
Dude, I'm telling
Chris
you.
Scott, that's a local guy. Chris Scott
Yep.
here in Houston.
Read
You are the third contestant. All right,
read-
this is the last contestant. I'm going to shuffle the wheel up a little bit. Oh, shit. I forgot to remove Chris. All right, if Chris wins again, I got to spin.
All right,
it.
we got. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
This is the last entry.
This is the last contestant on Whiskey Wheel of
What
Fate.
if they win the?
I don't know. Tell me, what do you think my Whiskey Wheel of Fate is stupid?
I love
You think
it.
it's
I love
fun?
this
What do
idea.
y'all think?
I love this idea.
Oh, it's his brother, Brandon Scott.
Brandon.
We have brothers. We have brothers competing
This is
in the Whiskey Wheel of
epic.
Fate. So Whiskey Wheel of Fate, Daniel Hooper will go first. Jay Will go second. Chris Scott will go third, and Brandon Scott will go fourth. So you got brothers. This
All
is
right.
this is
This
high
is
drama.
epic. This is
High
epic.
drama.
This is next level, my friend.
My God, I love tanagers, sir.
It's so
I love it. You know what else I've saved for you?
what?
The Still Austin Red Corn Cast Strength 7-year.
You have not.
I have saved this for you. And it took all the willpower in the world that I have.
I don't deserve that.
And I may have offered Robert Paul some sexual favors that I should not have to get more of it. But yes,
Well,
Red Corn
it
7-year
is-
cast strength.
I am honored.
By the way, family, Texas family, this next Saturday's a Red Corn drop. I'm not going to make it because there's a drop here in a local store that I have did a pick with and I already committed to. We did a pick of Dream Spirits that is going to drop here in the Houston market. I got to be there on Saturday. But if you're hitting Still Austin on Saturday, good luck to y'all. This will be the fewest amount of bottles for Red Corn that they've ever done. It's very, very limited. I'm hearing maybe 17 barrels total. So good luck to everybody that's going to Still Austin this weekend. I hope you guys get that Red Corn because I'm going to tell you, this cast strength Red Corn, it's the best Still Austin I've ever put my mouth at.
I would love to try that. All right.
We
gotta end this thing.
I'm sorry. See, like when
Don't
I want to
apologize.
end it. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right. I'm getting the other wheel ready. Here we go. All right. Wheel of Fate. Here we go. I'm going to present the Wheel of Fate.
I hope you all had a great weekend. I had in Chicago. Can I say something, Hack, while you're doing this?
Yeah. Do me pull it up or let you be here?
Pull it up. I'm just gonna say, like, we gotta
Okay.
like Chicago tavern style pizza is better than any other pizza.
Oh, now you can start a fight. Okay. Everybody,
Leaving it at that.
these are your Wheel of Fate whiskeys. Garrison's Brother High Rye Hazmat. Drum Key Spirits Ride Symbol. You're getting 250 milliliters, y'all. You're getting the big boy. K. Luke Batch 15. Peerless Toasted Bourbon. Old Dominic 8-year. Michter's Barrel Strength Rye. Field of Dreams. Joseph Magnus Specs Single Barrel. Jack Daniels 12, the new batch, 2026. Old Forester 100 proof single barrel from SLB. Knob Creek Blenders Edition. And then the Fiddler Encore Master Distillers LE. So those are the 12 whiskeys, sir.
Damn. May the odds be ever in your favor.
That's kind of like, yeah, this is the Hunger
It's
Games
Hunger
of
Games.
whiskey, right? So first up, Daniel Hooper.
Wait, it's only one spin though.
What's that?
Is it one spin or what?
It's one spin. Yeah.
All right.
It's one spin. I'm going to customize this. This needs to go back up. Let's see. Okay, 40 cents. Yeah, we're good.
This is
So
crazy.
it's one spin. and then I'll remove that whiskey, and then it'll be like process elimination. Does that make sense?
Oh, you're not going for the first person that wins.
So Daniel Hooper, I'm going to spin it, and whatever whiskey it lands on, that's the one he gets.
Oh, I thought you were just going to be like, oh,
You get it?
yeah, that's so they each get a whiskey.
They each get, yeah, I'm giving away 4.
Damn. All right, let's do it.
I'm giving away 4 250 milliliters. And somebody here could get Field of Dreams.
What if they all
Pythos, hack your clear. Thank you. Thank you, Pythos. Thank you.
Thank you, Pythos. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
All right, here we go. Let's spin her. This is Daniel Hooper.
Let's see what whiskey Daniel gets tonight.
What will Daniel Hooper win?
What if they all
What
win?
is he going to win on the Whiskey Wheel of Fate? I feel like I need some theme music. I need like some contesting.
I can sing.
I don't. My idea might be dumb. People are going to be like, "Hack, this is stupid."
I can sing. No, I think it's great. I can sing.
I think it's going to be Knob Creek Blenders.
That's a great. That's just a great pour. It's not expensive, but it's a great pour.
See, some of them are really expensive. Some aren't. So this is, all right. So I got to remove that one from the wheel. Daniel Hooper won the Knob Creek Blenders. Next up is Jay Will. Jay Will, you're the next contestant on. I'm gonna shuffle a couple times. You're the next contestant on the Whiskey Wheel of Fate.
Oh man! So you remove the bottle, right? So people can't have 4.
That's right. And as you go, your chances to get the Field of Dreams go up.
I love this so much. I love this.
I'm just, like I'm full
You're
of ideas,
a genius.
Man. I'm full of ideas, buddy.
Hack is just never quits, man. Hack is just
Drum Key Spirits, sir.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's $180 bottle.
Is this the bourbon or the rye, Hack?
This is the rye. This is a rye symbol.
Oh, nice. You guys.
This is a $180 bottle. You're getting 250 milliliters of, y'all.
Which is solid. You're going to like it.
Drum Key. It's a bourbon-friendly rye.
You're going to like it.
By the way, Jason is coming on at the end of this end of June. So Jason Mash and Drum, he'll be here on this channel, y'all.
All right, 2 more.
All right, 2 more. All right, so we got to remove that one. I'm going to shuffle her up a couple times.
I love this game.
All right, next up, Chris Scott. This is brother versus brother. Which brother gets the better pour?
Gosh, this is biblical.
This is awesome. People are saying awesome. People are liking this.
I'm loving this.
Eric Sheldon, is that from My Field of Dreams? Yes, it is, sir. You left it here, and I was either going to drain pour it or do this.
Eric Sheldon deserves something special. All right, spin this thing.
Here we go. Chris Scott, brother number 1.
Oh
brother number 1. Look how slow this is.
A
lot of drama here.
What proof is Field of Dreams?
Shit proof. oh, it's a field.
No, is it?
No, he's going to keep going. He's going to keep going.
Old Dom, nice.
Old Dominic, 8.
Lucky.
The double oak that they don't call it a double oak.
Love it.
Okay.
It was close.
Okay. Old Dom 8, sir. That's not an easy bottle to find, I don't feel like.
Oh, thank you, Sweet Cindy. What did you saw, Jacob? That's right.
Hack has the no Field of Dreams filter on the wheel. So far, we do.
Maybe
I should make it more interesting next time and only put 5 whiskeys.
Yeah, just make it like more threatening.
Yeah. Okay. So
I've got a good rye. I've got a hazmat rye over here that I sent around to the basement dwellers.
Do you have something you want to put on this?
Yeah, we'll do that next week. We'll figure it out.
Okay, we'll do it next week. Okay, all right. So Brandon Scott, last brother, can you do better than the old Dom 8? Here we go.
Oh, it's for Brandon. All right.
This is for Brandon. Yeah, Brandon was over the house today. Thank you for your help today, Brandon.
And then he's gonna get Brandon.
Oh, put 2 shit pours on the wheel. We could do that. What? Hey, chat. What would be your shit pours? What would be the pours?
Woody Creek. Woody Creek. Old Forester. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be great. This is
Daniels?
Winner.
He has avoided Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams has been avoided.
Nice, Brandon. Brandon's a great.
The new one. Is it going to get to Magnus? Is it going to get to... No. Okay. JD 12. Okay. So Daniel Hooper, KC Blenders, Jay Will at the drum key. Chris Scott with OD8. Brandon Scott I think Brandon Scott won that one.
That's awesome. I hope y'all like that. Heck, what a great idea,
Anyway,
my friend.
My dumb games.
Always
Hope y'all
killing
enjoyed
it.
that.
Always killing it.
Yep. So these right here, 250 milliliters, big dogs going out.
Big dogs.
Gotta get rid of my whiskey. Gotta get rid of it.
Well,
Gotta make room.
this has been fun. Hack, you did a great job with Michael. I'm sorry I was late. But yeah. Pay attention to the drop this week, right, Hack? We got a drop this week.
Got to drop on Wednesday, y'all. So stay tuned. If you're in the Discord, you'll get information. If you're on YouTube, I'll drop the post in the membership. I'm going to try to do a members only video tomorrow. I think I'm going to have time like I did for the reveries where I'm like, hey, this is what's going on with the drop. This is what we're doing. I really try to over communicate. If y'all get tired of it, I apologize, but I want to help everybody know what's going on with the drops. This will be the last drop we do until the fall. There won't be anything else this summer.
And
we'll let your pocketbooks rest.
Yeah. That's great. Well,
but I'm not going to Discord tonight. I'm going to call it a night.
Yeah,
We've gone almost 3 hours. I apologize, everybody. It's been a long night. It's been a long weekend. We worked our ass off. I have about 16 more orders to hand deliver tomorrow. I've got more boxes coming. Apologize. Amazon and I had a mix up. I've officially called the head of Amazon. They're working on it.
Jeff? Yeah, nice. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, this has been awesome. Hack, you're killing it, man. It's been awesome doing this with you, and we got some awesome stuff ahead. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, y'all are the best. We love y'all.
Love you guys. Have a good week. Oh, I have another hunt video coming this week. I have the Bottle Barn in California. Shout out to Bradley Booper. He put me on that one. It's probably one of my best hunt videos I've ever done. I really love it.
You're killing it with these, man.
In this one, I don't remember. I don't know if I checked the buffalo's anatomy or not, but tune in to find out.
All right.
Mac, I love you.
Much love, buddy.
Hey, have a good weekend. Whiskey should be fun. I had fun tonight. I hope y'all did.
Had a blast.
Cheers, everybody. Have a good night. Love y'all.
Much love.
So for all the people that came here tonight,
cheers.
Everybody in the room.
Cheers.
Hey, this YouTube thing has been fun, but it's way more fun hanging out with you.
Cheers,
y'all. We appreciate everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, damn, that's good.
Oh, the rye is so good.
Damn, that's good.
Oh,
cheers, y'all.
Cheers,
one more pour. Have one more pour
with
somebody you love, because you never know when it's that last pour.
That's true, buddy.
Cheers. Good night, y'all. Have a good night.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts.